Yo, people, welcome back to another live. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. And yeah, don't think any football happened today, not gonna lie. So this is just a random show. Nothing to talk about today. Make sure to like the stream. Make sure to subscribe if you're new. And yeah, I'm trying to reach 1K before the end of the season, people. But big up to the chat. Shout out to Ahmed. Now Mike's and PSG were had was. Well, I'd put it this way. I had this title in mind yesterday because I knew what was gonna happen. So I mean, I think I did title it yesterday. So I knew what was gonna happen, bro. But it is what it is. Shout out to Dave. Dave, it's been a while, man. Dave, it's been a while. Good to see you back in the chat. Hope you're doing well, man. Like, yeah, it's a random one. It's a random one. Did you see the Alfred dance? Well, I had his watch along on in the background, and then Charlie sent me the clip of him dancing.
Wait, what?
Go on.
Send it, and you send it to me. Send it.
Let me get up. I'll get up on stream.
Did he say anything when he danced? Did he say anything?
No, not when he danced. It was just hold that, then he danced, and then he cheered. I think it was the first goal. Big up to AJ as well.
We need that for future reference.
Definitely, that's why I clipped it myself.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
It's like to get the proper clip, it's only 4 seconds, but at the same time, that's all you need because otherwise you don't get enough. Because otherwise it doesn't fit the context for future clips. Because if I just add the dance, because the dance didn't last that long, otherwise he's just saying other things. So
do you have it?
Yeah, I have it. But let me download it.
Yeah, cool.
Big up to AJ as well. Big up to AJ as well. Please like the stream and please subscribe, as AJ says in the chat. And yeah, man. Shock. Arsenal beat Real Madrid like we didn't know that was going to happen already. Me and Prime literally said the time was done last week. Like we literally said it was done last week.
It's the Burnabout, guys. Okay, man. No one cares.
I know. Like people are gonna say we're deflecting, yeah. But can we please cook Real Madrid for their stupidness in the fucking build-up? I'm sorry, but how many times did I hear remontada? How many times did I hear, like Real Madrid are closing the roof, or Real Madrid are preparing this for the stadium? I've never heard the Bernabeu so quiet. Big up to AJ for this as well. Yeah, we did reach 860 subs, so 40 away from 900. So appreciate the support, people, as always. But how many times did we have to hear this nonsense in the build-up, where it was like, Real Madrid are preparing so much for Arsenal and all this, bro. Your preparation is just on the pitch. Forget the nonsense. Forget the background noise. I was hearing Bellingham talk. I was seeing a picture of Vinicius point to the Champions League badge tomorrow, 9 p.m. or whatever, bro. Shut up, man. Because I didn't see any of these lot turn up. And do you know what makes this really annoying? Yeah, it's not even the fact that Arsenal won. Sorry, it's the fact that you can't be doing this whole Ballon d'Or nonsense and not turn up in the biggest game when you play for Real Madrid. Mbappe, all that twerking, that 2 years worth of twerking, just to stink it out once you finally reach your dream destination. By the way, this is the clip of Alfie dancing. Oh shit! Hold on. I think you missed it, Prime. But now we pray for Paris. Big up to Elijah as well. I need to make the mod.
Play, bro.
They did. I played it.
Okay, send that to me. But
shout out to Elijah as well. Shout out to Elijah. I need to make you a mod on this fucking channel. But we got to pray for PSG now. There's so many dark jokes you can make about Paris. But anyway, this is the thing with
Wait, what dark jokes?
I haven't listen. When Arsenal turn up with that low block, you ain't seen terrorism like that in Paris since 2015, bro. That's what I'm gonna say.
Hey, from niggas in Paris to semis in Paris, crazy.
For fuck's sake, man. For fuck's sake.
Declan Rice back-to-back man of the matches against Real Madrid is crazy. But hey,
Yeah, he ran the show today,
I
by the
told
way.
Chelsea fans he's a world-class DM, world-class ball winners. People call me crazy. People call me a madman. But now we have a fat Belgian. Whatever.
You say a fat Belgian. Do you think that like you should have gone all out for him against like to get him from us then instead of Arsenal?
Yes, bro. I've wanted him for years, bro.
What,
I'd rather
what
have
price do
him
you think
instead
you
of
could have got him
Lavia.
from? Because we were only going to get sell it for that
We could
Arsenal
have got
price.
him for less than 100 mil a few years before, because he wanted to come to Chelsea when we won the Champions League in 2021. He was at our pre-season tour, bro, linking up with Mason Mount. So
You know what's so funny as well? He was actually so close to leaving West Ham for Chelsea in the season before.
yes, because
In
Lampard wanted him.
Yeah, the 2021 season. Because I know Lampard like he wanted him and Bellingham. But listen, speaking of Bellingham, fucking no, I can't lie. Yeah, I think he's up there with one of the most overrated players in the world. Like, I think the commentators are making a good point, yeah, but I think we all knew this about Real Madrid's midfield, as good as inevitable as they are. They have no creativity, and they play him in like the most advanced positions. And cool, you want to play your biggest goal scorer in midfield in the most advanced positions, but they've got to be somewhat decent with their final ball, like somewhat. Like they've got to actually link up. Here we go. Here we go. Here's the guy's new agenda. Actually, bro, I'm not even gonna bother. I'm not gonna bother. Um, Big up to Alfie. Are you watching? Are you watching? Are you watching PSG? Someone's confident. Rightly so. To be honest, if you win against Real Madrid as well, you got to be one of the more likely teams to win it at that point. At that point, but we'll see.
Um, you're Arsenal. Listen, I said this yesterday. Arsenal are in the final.
You reckon they got PSG then?
Yeah, you will, because PSG won't be able to break down your low block, and you guys will just counter against them. You're in the final.
They're loose in defense as well. I think Saka. Like I'd rate Nuno Mendes, but I think Saka has Nuno Mendes. And I don't really rate Hakimi to be honest. But the way Martinelli's been playing recently, his form's actually gone up recently. To be fair to Martinelli, he's turned up like from what I've seen as of recent, he's been quite effective. I think he could get Hakimi. That man is not a back four defender if I've ever seen it. But
Yeah.
I hear you, Ene, when you say Madrid was shit. Let's not gas it. But at the same time, you got to beat what's in front of you, and it's still Real Madrid. So at the end of the day, not many. I know Real Madrid aren't Real Madrid this season, but not many teams are coming out of the Bernabeu still with a win. You know, maybe like PSG, Barca, and Inter, yes, but it's the teams in the Champions League right now. So at the same time,
I'll be listen. What Arsenal did was amazing, so I'm not obviously not taking anything away, but like I don't know why people were expecting a remontada.
no, I don't either.
Arsenal haven't. I keep telling people Arsenal not conceding more than 2 goals in well over a year. I don't
Since the
remember the
Luton
last
game,
time. Yeah, I don't remember the last time Real Madrid have overcome a 3-0 deficit or 3-goal deficit like this.
yeah,
Their attack has no balance. They have no creativity to break down a low block like Arsenal's defense. Um, their fullbacks are aging / shit. Like and Ancelotti's as great as he is of a manager, he's not a tactician. So there's no way they're just gonna. And Arsenal, like, yeah, they had 3 is enough of a question. Now they'll go past PSG. I think they're favorites, but we know what Arsenal and Arteta is like when they're favorites to do something. They don't turn to. Yeah, last time Real Madrid came a 3-goal deficit was in the 80s exactly. So let's see if Arsenal get past PSG. I expect them to. They're favorites, but we know what Arsenal when they're favorites, they don't actually turn up, but when they're expected to do something. So we'll see, and also we'll see what happens in the final. But I tweeted this out. This tie against Real Madrid has made people in Europe massively now respect Arsenal. Teams that massively now respect Arsenal in Europe. You have to. Doing what you did to Real Madrid. Even the best of teams have not been able to dismantle Real like that. They've rattled them like that. Because it's embarrassing. For Real standards, losing to Arsenal in this fashion is embarrassing.
I get your point here, Ed, about do you think Barcola doing a lot scoring Martinelli Marino, but you would say that about Vinicius and Mbappe and Rodrigo before they faced Arsenal as well. Look what happened there. As much as PSG are playing somewhat well right now, I think as me and Prime discussed yesterday, it's like they look better than they usually are. Like I think they're just playing as a team now, but at the same time, I don't think they're as special as people think. I think they've got a very good midfield, and I know Partey will be out for the first leg, but someone like I know Jorginho isn't amazing or anything, but when Jorginho does step in for the odd game, he does his job. He does his job at the end of the day. We're hoping for remontada, not expecting one. Yeah, I mean, copium is what it is, man. Like I was not even like paying attention half the time. I was watching Bayern Inter. I just had it on in the background, but the only time they looked like scoring was when Saliba actually gave it to them. Pause. Semi-finals, but big up Godfrey as well. I suppose you're happy. Celta Vigo beat Madrid. Valencia beat Madrid. PSG can actually break down a low block, and Valencia were more convincing. Vinny has been off for more year, and Mbappe gas, but at the same time, you would say they're still better than Martinelli and Marino. At the same time, that's my point. You would still say they're better than Martinelli and Marino. So I don't think. Also, I don't really rate. I know Barcola's a good player, but should you be scared of Barcola? Maybe Kvaratskhelia, like maybe, but I'm not necessarily scared of Dembele like that. If I'm Arsenal, I don't know why he got mad at the match yesterday as well. He wasn't that good. He wasn't good at all. When I had the game on anyway, because I turned it off in the middle of it. Real Madrid needed Alfred White up front instead of Mbappe. That's true. That's true. Best striker in the world and all that. Big up Mike's and Prem every time. Big up Godfrey, man. Big up Godfrey. No, they are actually in form and league well finished and fuck Arsenal. Listen, I hear all of that. I do hear all of that. But at the same time, I just think stylistically as well, I think PSG plays straight into Arsenal's hands. Let's be real here. Like, the amount of space that Arsenal are going to get from transitioning, because PSG have dedicated that many bodies forward. People are gassing Luis Enrique. I hear it. But at the same time, I don't hear it. Because I think they've got a good team right now. But when you play against that defense, you're actually better off having players that are going to run at that defense. I don't think, like, there's a lot of players on the wings. There's not going to be a lot of players in the middle. There's not going to be a lot of presence that's going to affect anything that Saliba and even fucking Kivior are going to do. There's no one that's going to give them a second thing to think about. If they're going to beat Arsenal in defence, it's going to have to be 1v1 with their fullbacks. So the way Timber and Lewis Skelly played, it's very hard to look past them. Very hard to look past them. Listen, but then again, Kvaratskhelia, one of the best 1v1 wingers in the world. But at the same time, Timber's been absolutely magnificent. Timber was brilliant in both legs. Both legs. I know Vinicius weren't good. I know Mbappe weren't good. But at the same time, you've got to do your job. You've got to do your job. So we'll see. And yeah, Forza PSG and all that. I know Forza's Italian, but I don't know the French version, so I don't care. But listen, I would never ever put hope in PSG. I know it's not the same PSG. I know they're better than usual. But we always like to say with every other team that is like a theme with them in like European competition. I still think that holds weight with PSG as well, in my opinion. The French equivalent is LA, PSG, and all that. So there you go, there you go. But I don't think they beat Inter or Barca in the final for me. I know you think different, Prime. You think they might beat Barca. I think with the way Inter defend as well, they're the closest that come to Arsenal when it comes to defensively, if not better. Like the way they throw their bodies about and stuff, like for defending. Like that's their thing. That's their thing. They should put bodies on the line when it comes to defending. Barcelona maybe not. Like I think they're a bit naive, but at the same time, if there's any attack that's gonna unlock a defense like Arsenal's, it's theirs. Like on that day, they can be, you know, what's it called, ruthless. But then you saw in the second leg, even Dortmund put a few goals past them, but at the same time, that's more willingness, and Barcelona probably think that they already won because that does creep in at times in second legs. It does creep in at times where you're just leaving gaps. So you could also argue that. I think the Champions League's been quite entertaining, to be fair. I've actually enjoyed the Champions League a bit compared to what the rest I've seen in football. But to be fair, I don't watch many other leagues outside of the Premier League like that. But for the standard of football that I've watched this season, I've not minded the Champions League. I've not minded it. I've actually quite enjoyed the games. I did turn off the Villa PSG game though for a bit. I missed all three of Aston Villa's goals. Then turn it back on, and then nothing happened. So that was kind of annoying. But to be fair to Rashford, he played well in that game. I'll give credit where it's due. All the games where people were actually gassing Rashford when he was scoring at the end and stuff, nah, he weren't playing well in that game. But in that PSG game, he was probably their best player when I was watching the game. Because he was actually had any willingness to try and get on the ball and do something. There was no one else there that was going to do something. I don't know why Unai Emery didn't put Watkins on earlier, but we move. We even said Prime as well that they probably got more likely to beat PSG than Aston Villa. Like we said that time ago. Like if Villa went through, I'd back Emery to do something over Arteta. Because look at the track record, but with PSG, I think they're just more naive. I know Villa showed naivety, but in terms of individual battles when it comes to managers, Emery would have Arteta. And Villa got, I know you can say Arsenal got more to prove maybe because they haven't won the Champions League before, but you might not ever see Villa in the Champions League for a while. So they got more to prove. They might think, oh, this might be our last Champions League game for a couple of years if we don't make top 5 this season. So we've got to leave it all out here. Like you'd like to think, oh, when they went 2 goals down yesterday, they were defeated, but they got 3 back. So you never know. But that's the Champions League for you.
Yeah, listen, Arsenal, you have a golden chance now. You can't what you did to Real Madrid, like if there is doubts before from people, you've shown, and it's something I've been saying, which is why I say Arteta, I think, should go, that your squad is good enough to compete at this level. Go win the. You're not going to get a better opportunity than this to win the Champions League. You've got PSG. You can go beat, and even though Inter are the better team in a one-off game, who knows? So, let's see how you handle being favorites now, though, against because you've not been because when you were favorites against Bayern, it didn't work out. So. And when you were favorites against Porto last year, it didn't really work out. So let's see how you guys handle being favorites against PSG. However, I still expect you to go through. PSG are not good, and Enrique won't sit in and defend. He will go on attack regardless of what the score is. So that just falls into your hands.
Yeah, they're way more naive. They're just so naive. Like if any normal manager against Villa yesterday would have like tried to slow the game down a bit. It feels like they're constantly like trying to go for like the jugular all the time, and then they just play into their own like deficiency sort of thing, where they're passing around the back. Like you could easily just not lose the ball, you could easily just pass more incisive, but they just decided to give the ball to Aston Villa and get them within the chance. Like that's their own fault, but you can't play like that against Arsenal. As much as we think Villa would beat Arsenal, it's just but like when it comes to how robotic football is, you kind of got to judge it like a boxing match with like managers when it comes to stylistically. Like certain managers would beat certain managers because of style rather than quality.
Especially in this day and age as well. Am I frozen?
No.
Cool. 20 minutes is up. I'm done with the Arsenal praise. Unless there's anything else you want to say, I'm done. So.
I feel like there was something I was going to say, but no. I'll end on this. The biggest thing you can take from the Champions League, even if you go out, is that when you go into the Champions League next season, there is none of that like fear factor from anyone. Even though you didn't have fear factor anyway, you've now proven that you can beat Real Madrid. So that gives you even more confidence next year if you do build on it to go against anyone and feel like you can beat anyone on your day because you've beaten the biggest club in the world.
Mm. Also, on the flip side, though, Real Madrid massively underestimated you, and they shouldn't have. Yeah. Going in next season, even though it's good, you guys will have belief that you can beat Inter Milan, Barca, Real Madrid again, etc., etc. When you face these big sides, they're not going to underestimate you. They will prepare for Arsenal. They'll prepare to stop a Saka or stop a Declan Rice. So it's going to be interesting how Arsenal overcome that, being targeted now. Because you've shown that you can compete amongst the elites. So let's see how you behave when you're actually competing against the elites. But also, yeah, Saka's pen. I mean, I can't even laugh. He didn't let Arsenal down because he scored regardless. So
whose penalty was worse, Saka's or Eze's?
I didn't watch the Palace game. Oh yeah, Palace. Let's move on. Mark Wahe, you're England's best centre back, yeah? England's best centre back, yeah? Yeah, okay.
You just said you didn't watch.
Okay, I don't care, Mike's agenda's half the agenda. England's best centre back,
yeah?
Yeah?
My days.
But he would improve Chelsea's defence, guys. Okay, man. Okay. Listen, tell him to go West Ham and then, man, okay? Not Chelsea. No offense.
Why you say fuck me for? Like, I don't understand.
Okay.
You should be angry at your club, bro. If you should be angry at your club, bro, Newcastle just overtook you, no?
We'll also get Champions League football.
You reckon, yeah?
Yeah, because none of these teams are consistent either, so we'll get Champions League football just by default.
Yeah, because I'm seeing a lot of Chelsea fans just give up with that. But to be fair, your run is meant to be disgusting, though.
What?
Your run's meant to be like fucking disgusting, though. Like Forest, Newcastle, Liverpool.
So is everyone else's run. They're all playing each other as well. We're all playing each other for this top Champions League football thing. So it doesn't matter. We'll stumble upon it. Like I'm not worried. What I am worried about is like what happens after that. What we do in the window.
Oh, right.
Maresca, whether or not he'll be here, I think he gets sacked after the Club World Cup. If we don't have a good showing in that tournament, he's getting sacked. And then we'll bring in a bullshit manager like Thomas Frank or Iraola or maybe Rosenair or Cesc. Even though I think Cesc and Rosenair are actually quality managers, like up and coming, but like they're gonna get ruined by Chelsea. So I'm like
random stray here. But speaking of Rosenair, whole city, you motherfuckers, yeah, you really thought because you did we missed out on the playoffs, we're gonna set Rosenair standards and all that. You ain't been near there for years in the championship. You decided to sack Rosenair, and look what he's doing at Strasbourg, and look where you are. You had to go and get fucking Ruben Sellers because your original appointment didn't work. You get Ruben Sellers from Reading, bruv, and look where you are. So you sacked Rosenair. When I saw Rosenair leave, I was angry myself. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Because Greaves and Philogene were always going to leave Hull City. So your manager leaving as well. What the fuck? What the actual fuck was you thinking? Because that guy was always onto something, bro. Like, he's not naive.
I heard he was doing well in the championship. When Strasbourg appointed him, I was like, this is a move where he's going to come Chelsea in a few years. This is what it feels like. But, I don't know. Well, listen, we'll see. This fan base wants to do manager v manager. Oh, Maresca's not better than Poch. That's cool. It's cool. But you guys don't want to criticize the sporting directors that hired a manager that's worse than the last one, right? You want to go at Maresca. That's fine. Is what it is.
Maresca's not doing anything outside that I thought he wouldn't already do. And what I'm saying is he is a good manager, but those games against Ipswich, I saw that last year with Leicester. I knew those type of games, whereas against teams that he's sometimes meant to be, or sometimes against certain teams where they have a certain game plan against his style, sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes it just doesn't work. It happened with Plymouth last year with Leicester. And it happens with Leicester last season where they blazed the league. Second half of the season, what happened? They nearly gave it up. It's a Maresca thing.
Well, it's not even that. I think it just happens with certain young managers. And that's, to be honest, I don't think that's a big problem. So, like, what's been happening this season, I've expected So I'm not angry. But when people are like, "Oh, he should figure it out," well, he's a young manager, so it's good. Look how long it took Arteta to figure it out, and people say he's like the holy grail. Look how long it took Pep to figure it out. Like people remember, people seem to forget when Pep was at Bayern, he was still a very young manager. When he was at City early on, he was still a very young manager. That's why when he at Bayern, when he played MSN and decided to man mark their forward line, when he went to City and he got knocked out against Lyon and Tottenham, those results make sense because he's a young manager. So I don't know. We'll see with Maresca. I think he'll have a good career. I think he is a very good coach, but he shouldn't be at Chelsea. So all the mistakes that he's making, I don't point the finger at him because I expect him to make those mistakes. You know who I don't expect to make? The run that we had from December until maybe early February. I don't expect that from De Zerbi, someone with a bit more experience, or an Amarin. Even though Amarim's doing bad at United, he's still a quality manager, and our squad actually fits him a lot better. The fact that we didn't go for Amarim.
I don't rate De Zerbi.
Oh no, I know you don't, but I'm talking about a manager with more experience. I'm not expecting sort of a bad run from. But with Maresca, of course, the same way what's happening with Palmer and Jackson, you're young players. I expect that from you, but I don't expect that from an Osimhen or a Gyökeres or whatever.
No, that makes sense. That makes sense. So, are these sporting directors even going to go anywhere? Do you reckon they're actually going to get sacked?
No, Maresca will be the scapegoat, and that will appease this fan base. Remember they tried protesting a few weeks ago, and I didn't back it
against Southampton.
Yeah. What happens? No more protests. We're gonna sack Maresca after the Club World Cup because that's what this whole project thing is kind of building towards. Us having a great showing there and getting more money by going further in the competition. We're not gonna do well in that. And then Maresca will get sacked, which will fuck up our whole Well, we're not even gonna get a preseason really because of how short of a window it is from the end of the season, the Club World Cup, to the start of next season. We won't bring in the proper players in to make a massive jump into potentially being title challengers or even cementing ourselves as into top 4, which is what I want. I just want the natural progression. I'm not saying we should have a massive jump. We'll bring in the likes of the Lap and etc. Esteval will be counted as a new signing. Santos will be counted as a new signing. We'll bring in Guehi because people think he will add experience, even though he's still also kind of young. And then people will say, Chelsea fans will say, okay, we have to title challenge with Thomas Frank. And then we'll start well, and people will say, oh, we have a better 11 in Liverpool or Arsenal, and we're going to win the league, and we're going to do this and that. And then we'll fall off again, and then we'll go through another rough period. And people will say, I told you De Zerbi, I told you Thomas Frank was a fraud. He's doing worse than Maresca. Well, and it's the same cycle.
People live on Twitter, you know. Do you know what I realised about them kind of fans is they love a comparison. It's never I can have an opinion on this person without having the need to compare it to a previous situation because it happens in every fan base. It's with these weirdos online that do it. It's like the same with West Ham. Whoever was gonna take over David Moyes was gonna get compared to David Moyes. Whoever was gonna take over Lopetegui is getting compared to Lopetegui. It happens so much, and I'm just just address the situation for what it is. Not every situation is the same. Just because they're the same, just because they're the manager of your club, and that's kind of the problem for me with discourse nowadays. It's you can't have a conversation about anything. You can't have a conversation about anything online unless you want to compare it to something else. It's if I compliment a player, I've got to say he's either better than this player or he's not as good as this player. If I want to say anything about him, no, or I've got to say he's the best winger, best defensive midfielder, best centre back in the league or some shit. No, I don't have to say shit. I just have to say they're playing well. They're on a good run right now. Can they keep it up? They're good at this. Can they improve at this?
If you do say, I think Palmer's better than Saka, for example. Oh, you're saying Saka's shit. Oh, look what Saka's done. Oh, he's dragged Arsenal. Look what he's done here. No, I just think one player is better than the other. Doesn't mean I think that the other player is not good.
Yeah.
It's what we do. Like, or if you want to praise one, yeah, like you're saying, you praise one player, and then they'll bring up just random examples of other players or whatever, or things that have nothing to do with the conversation.
Mm.
And it's like, can you not? Are you that dense, or can you not read? Like we do. I'm talking about this player in particular.
Yeah, so true. It's so true, bro. Did you see that? Did you see the other day? Yeah, it was like on the Ollie Skulls thing, where he had a bad game against Mohamed Salah, and people said he needs a loan.
Yeah, I saw that,
Shut
bro.
up, man, you dickheads! Absolute fucking dickheads. You see what I mean about these West Ham fans online? Yeah, this is why I'm building a Rico case. Because you know what? I was thinking about just doing it on one West Ham fan. Yeah, I might start this as a fucking series. I might do this as a series. If anyone knows YouTube and knows about iDubbbz content back in the day, I'm going to start my own version. I'm doing my own version on these West Ham accounts. They need to be stopped. Bro.
When you broaden it out to other clubs, let me know when you build the Chelsea one, bro.
I might need help, so you might have to just help me
For
with
the West
that.
Ham. For the West Ham.
No, for the Chelsea ones. Like if
that's what I'm saying.
Other clubs, if we're doing it other clubs, I'm gonna have to bring other people in because people will seem to enjoy these random videos. I thought Maresca would be a young, decent coach. Still think the same. It's still hilarious that we're trying to get UCL with the keepers we have. Like it's when people try to speed running games of 1 HP or something to make it difficult.
Oh, facts. And like one thing I don't like about Maresca, or maybe kind of a few things, but keeps playing Sanchez. But like it's the thing is, it must be above him now because Alex Goldberg reported this like months back. So the fact that he's still playing, I don't even necessarily put on Maresca. But maybe I do because Maresca should have more backbone to like not playing. But again, these sporting directors, they brought in a manager that doesn't have that sort of backbone because Amorim, or not just the managers we've been linked with over the past couple of summers, Amorim, Enrique, Flick, Enrique said he didn't want to come to Chelsea because he wanted more experience in the team. Flick just outright rejected us. Now Guzman, 3 summers ago, rejected us. These guys would have demanded more. But Maresca, because it's his first chance at a top job, just in his second season, he's just going to like try not to rock the boat a bit. Try and get through it. So that's why I'm like, until these guys go, I'm okay with just keeping Maresca. And also, we need some sort of stability and continuity because with these young players that we're not going to bring in adequate experience for, they need stability. And for me, I don't think it's a smart move to sack Maresca and then bring in a manager that plays a completely different style because that's what we did. We went from Poch to Maresca and they play 2 different styles. So to bring in another guy that plays a completely different style to me doesn't make sense. Unless it's like a top manager like an Inzaghi, which we're not going to do, or a Simeone. So it doesn't make a difference. Just keep Maresca until, I don't know. But then again, they'll just, whatever.
Yeah.
Enough of Chelsea, man.
Big up today, by the way. It's Cheetos in the West Ham video. Yeah, that's who the video's about. That's who the video's about. West Ham Central.
Why is he called?
So yes, that's it. Basically, I lost my head once because in a Capital Conflict episode, Lewis, he brought up a tweet from West Ham Central, and it was like an edit of like Steve Cooper to West Ham that he made, the West Ham Central made, and I just said fuck this guy and the fucking hot Cheeto breath CUNT and stuff like that as well. Just calling him a fat ginger prick and stuff like that as well. So that's where the Cheeto thing is from. Because I just basically just said he's got Cheeto fingers and all that. Like I saw someone say it on like one of the West Ham accounts. So I was like, yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. Right. Fat bastard. That's who the Rico case is on, people. But I'm just working on it because I just put it this way. There's a couple old tweets that people like to resurface from him that need to be the start of the video. Once I've got that, I'm putting the whole video out. I will. Let me work on it. Let me work on it.
Is he an Ismo?
Yeah. There's a lot of Ismo from him.
Do you need me to edit it, or are you gonna do it?
No, don't worry. I've got it. Cool. I am just using StreamYard at the same time. That's all I need. Trust me, that's all I need.
You can edit via StreamYard.
I could just put pictures up and like videos up. That's
Oh,
all
and
I need, bro.
record. Oh, okay, yeah, okay,
Yeah,
fair.
that's all I need, man. That's all I need because this Rico case, do you know what it is? It might have to be like 2 or 3 parts because I've got some tweets, but I know that's not everything. But because I have the guy muted on Twitter, I can't do it via search bar when I'm researching it, so I might have to unmute him, unfortunately, just to
Do you want
like
me
get
to
everything in.
just let me know what you want me to search for, and I'll do it.
Don't worry, it's fine because honestly, it's just about discourse, his player opinions, how they change, manager opinions, rage baiting, the racism. Listen, I know West Ham fans probably don't want me necessarily representing you because listen, I don't sound like you, man. I'm not even in the same shade in that. I'm not too far, but I'm not the same shade. But at the same time, I'm not. I don't want certain people representing my club because they're technically representing because these weirdos online follow him. The fact that there's some of you that still follow this prick, like you deserve to be hung yourself just for following him. So I don't care if you don't like my opinion on shit. I'm still here. I'm still here because I know that these big Twitter accounts at West Ham cannot make a YouTube channel. It doesn't translate. We've seen it before, especially if you ain't got a face.
West Ham Central is lucky this isn't 27 summer 2017. Smacks would have made a diss track.
Oh my days, bro.
Get a feature from Candy, bro. Oh my god.
For fuck's sake. Yeah. Alright. Last thing on Chelsea. I think we'd be stuck in a loop with Jorgensen Sanchez. We want the other one in there every 3 weeks. I don't think Jorgensen's is bad.
Yeah.
Sanchez is clear of everyone when it comes to. Do you know what I wanted in that Ipswich game, yeah? I know Muric has been dropped for weeks. But I was obviously watching Liverpool West Ham anyway. But I wanted to see Muric. Yeah, I want to see Sanchez versus Muric. I just wanted to see that. And how did you concede to Ben Johnson?
I know you wanted to talk about that.
How did you concede to Ben Johnson? And an assist as well. He doesn't cross to anyone.
I know. Which goal is it? Okay, so the first goal is fuck. I might have to bring up on my thing. But the first goal, Sanchez kicks it out. The center back guy wins it, I think, in the air. Their center back wins it in the air. It goes back towards us. Instead of Tosin stepping out to meet him, which he should have, Chalobah, who's meant to be our right center back in our back three, he's in Tosin's spot, and he steps out, loses it in the air against their striker, their striker knocks it out to, I think, in Cisco. And then it's Tosin who has to then go and step and meet in Cisco. Tosin doesn't have the legs. And then I think it's a ball that's put in for Ben Johnson to nod home. Fairs, we should be doing better with that. The second goal is, I agree, Cucurella should be doing better with the cross from Ben Johnson to stop it. But it's also Colwell just not being alert to stop the cross as well, which is why the goal goes in. Like, it's just mistakes after the goals we concede are just from people consistently making mistakes. Because I've seen, a few years ago when Chelsea won the Champions League, and even 21-22, which actually Chalobah played in our team in 21-22. Do you guys know Chalobah was making a lot of mistakes? There was like the first 17 games of the season Chalobah played, he was making like 2-3 mistakes a game. Because I remember calling it out after every stream or every game on Lewis's stream, and people were going at me saying Chalobah's actually good. Chalobah's actually good. You know why he was doing good? Because he was protected by Thiago Silva, Christensen, Rudiger, Aspie, Reece James, and Tuchel's defensive system, as well as having Kante and Jorginho in front of him. He was protected. But now you have no protection, bro. You have Colwell with you and Sanchez in goal. You have no protection. You're on your ones and you're still shit. You were at Palace and you're still shit.
He was getting cooked at Palace. He was getting
every day, bro. Every game you're putting out Bible verses. Stop this, bro. Stop it. God's not helping you. Be an atheist now. God's not helping you. God doesn't love you. You're not one of God's favorite soldiers, bro. God doesn't. All this childish God gimmick is not working with me, though. It doesn't run. It doesn't run.
Yeah. Hey, you can't play for fucking, I don't know, the Cross FC or whatever. Like, I don't know. I don't know whether there's a local church team, but if you're one of them, man, there's like more verses than like clean sheets, or more verses than completed tackles. You might have to just go to your local church team. Can't lie.
Bro, if you were alive during Bible times, Jesus still would have died because you can't even stop a cross.
That's a bar.
Yeah. Hey, Latimer's Prime on all socials. Thank you. I know you're clipping that.
Oh my days, man! Like I don't like modern day footballers. I fucking hate modern day footballers. I hate them with a passion. There's like honestly, like all this social media stuff before the game. Before the game, you are not a YouTuber. You are not a musician. You're not dropping a music video tomorrow, even though some of you probably should. No names. Certain man don't love. Right. But at the same time,
you think Madueke
hold on. Madueke probably tried to rap. I'm just saying, if Madueke drops a stinker, I know what video I'm posting. I know what video I'm posting.
When you showed me.
Yeah. What the fuck? Frozen, no. What the fuck is this? Okay. No. What the fuck is this?
Madueke and Sancho were where's this from? They were at the red carpet premiere of the European of the show Sinners.
Hey, why did they steal Michael Jackson's clothing, bro? Michael Jackson wants his trousers back, Sancho. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is? I like Sancho as well. What the fuck is that? What is this? Nah, legit, bro. Hey, drop a 0 out of 10, but you can't just like this. Hey, you see if I drop a stinker, I'm going out in a humble tracksuit. Not even branded. Just a tracksuit. Just a tracksuit. That is it. It's probably something I ordered online. Like, it don't even cost that much. If I drop a stinker, humble tracksuit.
Bro,
unless you're giving world-class performances, bro, you can't be dressing like Lil Uzi Vert.
These guys are just using football to fund their adventures with women, bro.
I feel like Sancho and Madueke are both one performance away from like doing a crypto Insta sponsorship.
Bro, forget that, bro. Go Madueke, go baller league. Sancho, foot asylum. Actually, no. Sancho go baller league. Because Madueke loves to talk in it. Madueke, you go foot asylum, bro. You go on. No, not foot asylum. Standout TV 20v1. But that suits Madueke, bro. You do that, bro.
Standout TV do grilling as well, I think.
With what's her name?
Sharon Reynolds and Michelle and them, man.
Michelle. Madueke talking to Michelle. You're on cam, bro. You're on cam.
You're on cam with trendy nonchalant gimmick. Nah, man. This nonchalant gimmick needs to stop, man. I need to stop seeing football. If there was like a not a pop the balloon, but like a 20v1 video, but it was like footballers doing it, like where it's like a couple of footballers doing like this to women. You know how boring this fucking video would be. You know how boring the video would be.
Bro, Sancho can't even beat 1v1. Never mind 20v1, bro.
I do not want to see a footballer on 20v1. I feel like we're getting there, though. I feel like we're getting there in social media where footballers are now getting comfortable to start doing videos of like Beta Squad and like Foot Asylum and all these lot. So I feel like we're 1 or maybe 2 years away from seeing the 20v1, and if the pop balloon trend still carries on, I feel like we're a couple years away from seeing that happen with a couple footballers. Not gonna lie.
I'm surprised Arsenal's channel haven't done it.
Yeah, when's the dating show coming up?
Well, they have to
I'm
get
trying to
people
react.
first.
Oh,
It's probably
it's
I'm
probably
trying to
struggle.
react. It's probably going to be like in a year.
In a year? Nah, I
Well,
guess
no,
content
by
comes back
the end,
around.
maybe the end of this year, because they're trying. Well, no, what they'll probably release it around Valentine's Day, actually. So yeah, probably in a year, less than a year.
They
Makes
missed out on
sense.
the marketing strap, bro. They should have done this earlier, bro. I needed React content.
No, because because if they're trying to get people to audition for it now, then it makes sense.
Ah, man. Just do it. It's fucking grilling. Don't wait till Valentine's Day. Just release the vid, man. Just release the vid. Release it.
That's
Release
what
the vid.
released it.
We need, we need
Like
man.
man's moving like Drake, drop, drop, drop.
And then he said, "Stop, stop, stop, bro." Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. You know that
And
was nearly a year ago, fam.
Kendrick said, "What, what?" Oh, fucking hell.
Big up to AJ. 7 likes. Please like the stream if you're not already. Really helps Mike out. Please subscribe as well. Shout out to AJ every single time. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, people. Prime's link is in the title for his channel. Obviously, Aladamus Prime on all socials as well, people.
Oh, my
Or
name's in the title.
Yeah, because yeah. Yes. It is in the
Finally.
title.
No, it's not. I can see it. My YouTube ad is not in the title.
Your YouTube ad's in the title. This is StreamYard, bro.
Okay, hey, guys, I'm going up in the world. Hey,
Oh,
speaking of,
this was a year ago. This was a year ago. You know how mad this is?
yeah.
Bro. You know what's so funny about it? I'm pretty sure it took 2 weeks for Drake to respond initially. To like that. And then Kendrick, he took like a couple weeks as well.
Hey.
This guy is such a fat cuck, bro. He's the biggest cuck in the world.
What do I reply with?
Does he know?
Does he know? Actually,
bro,
you never know what can pop up with gifts. Let me not show.
Hey, Academics is a fat cuck. Drake don't even like you, bro. And you're talking for Drake like this. He's doing streams with Aiden Ross before you. You Teletubby. Listen. Stop cucking yourself. I know you hang out with Adam 22, but that doesn't give you an excuse to be a cuck. It doesn't. Don't just join in. Don't just join in with the cuckery. Drake don't even like him. He just feeds him false information. That's all he does. Because they're in contact.
I mean, allegedly, yeah, I don't know. Academics is academics, man. You can't change him.
Hey, he's not a case. Why is he around?
Wait, Ak has a case.
Ak has many cases, bro. Ak is on some Diddy shit. Ak is weird, man. Ak is on some Diddy shit.
Bro, yeah, I mean, they all have cases, to be fair. So, yeah.
You got to be part of the music industry. You got to have a case.
It's not just the music industry nowadays, bro. Even YouTubers have cases, bro.
Once to sell your soul for the YouTube industry, you got to have a case. Hey, you see that? I don't know whether you were in that part of YouTube space, yeah. But in 2015, yeah, every single year, or no, every single month, sorry, a Minecraft YouTuber would get baited out for being a nonce. Every single month.
If you're playing Minecraft, yeah.
Dave said Melon.
Oh, Melon's been having cases, bro.
Which case did he beat, Dave? Which case did he beat?
His case? What case? Does he know? Dave doesn't know.
Which case was it? There's many. This is Melon we're talking about. This could be anything. This could literally be anything.
Did he beat the real case, or was it the pre-case?
Yeah, it might have been a pre-case, you know. I think the real case is still pending. Sexual harassment in the workplace. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Shout out Melon though. Hopefully you got a good lawyer.
Did you sexually harass her too? Did you seduce her with your?
The
Oh,
tug of war case. Oh my. Okay. Oh my days. Oh my days.
each
I don't even
blood is
want to
more
ask.
retarded than the other.
Fuck's sake.
Sorry.
That was an elite time though. That was an elite time,
Mm.
bro.
Black
I did that.
Lamborghini. Black Lamborghini. Has anybody seen JJ's Lamborghini? No, he
I.
crashed it a year ago. Sorry.
He's the king of unhinged. He's the king of unhinged. Like he does not care. He does not care. Like he's got the autistic energy and he's unhinged. Like that is a combination. That's like unstoppable force meets inanimate object, bro. Like straight autism and vibes.
Speaking of that, who's Marina Joyce?
Oh, Marina Joyce was one of Deji's ex-girlfriends that faked being kidnapped by ISIS because she was on bare drugs. She just made bare weird YouTube videos in like 2017,
Is she
and
like a skinny girl that looked weird?
yeah, she's very
She's
skinny.
really
Yeah. Like,
okay.
yeah, she like proper like. Oh no, she looked like this basically, like built like this. I couldn't find anything flatter in my room, so that was the closest thing. But
Definitely not Alfie's type then.
but it's even before she was doing drug videos, she was with Deji. She was with. I think she would like one of the first Try Not to Last with Deji I watched because I was so fascinated with Deji being like, how have you got a different girl every single week for a Try Not to Love?
You pays.
Every single week. But that's true, you probably did. It's like, look at me,
Also,
I got money.
also for them, it's free exposure, man. Even if he didn't pay, it's free exposure. So why not?
Deji and Marina Joyce, what a combination of people.
Were they actually together?
They were together for a bit. It weren't for that long, this is Deji, but they were together for a bit. The only one he was actually with for a few years, I think, was that Dunya girl. That was racist.
Oh yeah, apparently that was his pen pal or whatever.
I don't know how they got together, but like, bro, I just know that
They
that's one of the
weren't.
biggest
They
crash outs
weren't
I've ever
together.
seen.
They weren't
They left with
together.
each other.
They were. Yeah. They. I still don't buy it that they were actually together. I always figured that she was only there. She was visiting for like a few months or whatever, then she went back. Which so.
The way she had a crash out after the breakup.
Also, so who's the woman that like um Deji liked or Deji was with or whatever that JJ slept with?
No, it's just some random girl. She's not famous. She's not famous.
Has she been on like Deji's videos?
No. The only time she made a video was when that whole thing came out with the beef, with the Deji KSI beef. She just addressed it online because they found her account and she was getting hate.
Damn.
But Deji also like manipulate the whole situation because he made jokes about it in previous videos about, oh, you know, me and my brother fucked the same girl. And then when it was time to like expose KSI and all that, he pretended to like really be hurt about it and stuff, just to like throw his brother under the bus.
I don't know why you're celebrating sloppy sex.
Yeah, I don't know what. Yeah, it's weird, man. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird. I don't know. He was always really gassed about fucking the same girl as someone. That's weird, man. But it's Deji. I don't expect anything less from Deji. I don't. It's fucking Deji's tapped, bro. Deji's fucking tapped. Like you're not catching a normal human talking about that. Alright, there's some people just shouldn't like have fame. Not in terms of like he doesn't deserve it, but it just they let it get to him.
He's got alright.
Literally, or
I don't think.
I don't think he did it. I don't think it's
I
like Diddy
think.
on
I
Tunji.
think. I think Deji's like regardless of like that sort of stuff. Of what you just said, I don't think Deji's actually a bad person.
No, I don't either.
I think he actually does have good intentions. So like, there's no way he could like like for example, what happened with Philly. When you
Yeah,
hear about the stuff he's done, it's now not really that surprising. But
yeah. In hindsight,
if
yeah,
something like that happened with Deji, I'd be like,
yeah,
really? I
yeah,
need to
yeah.
see a
I'd
different.
question it.
I need to see something. But you know,
Do you know what it is as well? Is because like I know it's kind of a bad culture when someone does get caught in a case and then bare things come out about them after that, just because people are
mm,
like doing it at the right time. Yeah, but to be fair with Philly, there were not stories about that, but like stories about him just being a prick to like fans and shit.
yeah.
I don't know. Do you know the streamer Crimo?
No,
Bro, he's made so like he's like a UK streamer. He's made so many jokes about the Philly situation. So many jokes. Like he's had a field day. Pretty much made it a part of his brand at this point. Um, bro, he said that one time when he was going to like one of the Misfits boxing things, is like one of the friends just came up just to ask for a picture. He's like, and he's just very rude to him. And this was way before the case. It's just like it's like no, none of that, fam, none of that, and all that. Like just trying to brush him off. Like who does that to fans? Like Chunks doesn't do that. Sidemen don't do that. Like Deji don't do that. Like, come on, man. Like you're not special. You're not special.
and like I get being swarmed and bombarded by fans can be like I get it can be annoying, especially because we all have like our bad days or down days or whatever. I don't
Yeah.
like when I'm out in public and stuff. I don't like talking to people in general. So like
Mm,
if I had people constantly coming up to me, I was like
mm.
I'd be weirded out. But these are the same people for why you're in such a great position. So you just
Yeah, it's
gotta
common
firm
sense.
it, bro. You have to
Yeah.
firm it.
I remember Troy Deeney told a story about when he was managed by Gianfranco Zola at Watford, and
Yeah,
well, it was on the Filthy Fellas interview,
yeah.
and he was literally like, what Zola was, he kept taking pictures of people once they got off the plane and stuff, and Deeney was like, doesn't that get a bit like annoying? He was like, bro, give them 2 seconds, like, like just he literally just like just give them a couple of seconds. It means a lot. It means a lot to them. Give them a couple of seconds.
Speaking
Like,
of Dini, actually,
yeah.
sorry, you finish the story.
No, I was gonna say if people came up to me like what the worst thing about like public interaction with strangers, this is my
Mm,
least favorite part, is when you're having a conversation with someone that you're already with, sort of thing, whether
mm.
it's your mate, your partner, whoever it is. You're having a conversation and a stranger overhears it and then tries to join in that conversation. Like, I wasn't talking to you. I don't know who you are. Shut the fuck up, please. I wasn't talking to you. We've never met before. And you're trying to start a conversation with me when you wasn't in the conversation. Please stop talking. For the love of God. You
Bro,
wasn't invited, bro. I don't have your WhatsApp. I don't have your Insta. I don't have your name.
bro, imagine someone coming up to you, Mike's.
See, yeah, but like that would be fine. But it's when you're having a conversation with someone and I'm like, oh yeah, and I'm gonna give my opinion. I wasn't talking to you, big man. I don't know you.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know
I've
you.
never had that happen. To be fair,
I have quite a lot. It's very annoying. But it's also because I'm quite a quiet person, but then I don't know the volumes of my voice. So when I do talk, I'm quite loud. So a lot of people can hear what I'm saying. But
uh,
I don't talk that much. People be like, oh, he doesn't talk that much. Then I start talking and everyone can fucking hear me and I'm like, oh shit, I need to lower my tone. But then like people will join in thinking like, because he's loud, he must be like so like with everyone. No, I'm not, bro. I'm not. I just, bro, when I'm not out with my friends or whoever, yeah, I've got headphones on listening to music and my hood up. I'm not talking to anyone. Leave me alone. Leave me
facts,
alone.
facts.
Unless I'm
Speaking of
literally
which, I
going
need
to
a
an event where I'm going to talk to anyone. So,
hoodie, bro. I used to do that a lot, where I just wear hoodies. I've not had like wore hoodies in like a while. I need a hoodie, bro. I need a good hoodie. Bro. I miss
to
hoodies.
be fair, I don't really. Wear hoodies, but I don't wear my hoods anymore because I like it'll fuck up my hair. I actually take care of my hair now. I never used to, I just used to put a hat on and then put my hood up. But
I
yeah,
used to be the same, not get haircuts and that regularly because I just don't. But like, if I'm gonna be on camera, I need to now. So I try and
yeah,
get a haircut like at least once a month.
no, fair. I get mine every
Things,
two.
the things I do just to be less ugly. But yeah, anyways.
Hey, this is the differences between. I don't want to go on a tangent, but the difference between fucking men and women when they try their best not to be ugly. Jesus Christ! At least we're just getting a trim. I
Yeah,
prefer not to speak.
with certain women, you know, regardless, baddie. Oh no, that's getting clipped. Fuck, I should have done that. End the stream, bro.
Ah!
See, this is why I filter myself on this channel. Oh, fuck off, Mike. Oh, God.
What was that?
Anyway, my point is that because you're talking about ugly and stuff, and women, you know, regardless of how they look, they just assume that they're a 10 out of 10. That was my point.
Yeah, that's another way of putting it. But yeah,
Latimus Prime on all socials. If you're clipping that, you better put that in as well, bro. Thanks.
why do you say that in every clip? I'm always going to promote at you in the thing.
No, I know, but like, you know, some people do well with listening to songs, so yeah.
Right, you fucking know. Joy's so funny. Yeah, I put my latest clip when I put it on TikTok. I forgot to caption it, and it still did quite well anyway. But on TikTok, it did well without the caption or hashtags. So I was like, "Fuck it, okay, we'll leave it."
No, Dave, I have AirPods, but like, I also need to buy. Sometimes when you have AirPods in, people don't. People will still try and bother you. But like,
Yeah,
if I have a hoodie, when I had a hoodie and headphones on, people wouldn't. But then again, because you know, I'm a big guy, I'm black, wearing hoodie and stuff in stores or just out and about probably isn't the best and safest type of look. But
yeah. Is it a
I
color
also
thing?
don't want people to bother me. So
Mm.
there's no guns in England, so I might be okay. You know.
Yes, it's true.
But
Like,
there's knife crime here, so you know. Thanks, Alfie, by the way. Wear the white shirt, Alfie. Stop the knife crime, bro.
if it's not me getting stabbed, it's cool. Oh, fuck's sake, Alfie. By the way, you obviously saw that thread of the best Black British moments. Because that's been
Yeah.
everywhere for the past few days. Obviously, you asked me yesterday, like, favourite clips. What's yours? What's your favourite clips that you've seen recently? Because I'm still seeing more now. Most of them have just been filthy fellas.
Bro, a lot. I saw a lot of them are lippy as well.
Yeah, a lot
Like
of them.
old stuff of lippy. So
Yeah.
yeah, I agree. Like anything filthy. I think a lot of things in the football space. My mom says she's Wenger in. Is she mad?
Mm-hmm.
What my personal favorite? What Rand said about Onon. I love that.
That clip is hilarious, man.
When Juan said, "Oi, the racism, I get it now." Man said that for every man says the clock resets to midnight. Bro, I think a few weeks ago, Rand's tweeted, "You've got 45 minutes, guys." Bro,
But he doubled down the other day. It was fucking hilarious. Yes,
bro,
and even that got traction, bro.
bro, and Kaz was on the thing, and he couldn't like laugh. He kept turning off his camera, and Kaz was like, "Or if you're racist, just write it down. Or if you're white, write it down."
Dave, which Tia Wayne one was it? The Tia Wayne one where it's the Swarms live, and the girl says "fuck Tia Wayne" for no reason, or is it another Tia Wayne one? Because I feel like I know which one you're talking about, Dave. There's so many. My favorite, like Levi jeans. Levi jeans will always be one of my favorite clips. I don't care. Levi jeans is my favorite. I'm surprised Levi Cole hasn't been called Levi Jeans a lot more.
Uh,
Yeah, the
bro,
swamp. Yep, that one. Yep.
he's been called a lot worse, bro.
Yeah, by you. Um, the other one. What's it called? The Who Told You I Was Gay? That one by that homeless brother. Of filthy fellas, but Joe and Lippy and Harry Panera are like they've got a fan call again and he's rapping.
Yeah.
And he just goes, yeah. No, because he thought he was sick. He thought he was sick. He basically thought he was Jay Huss. They just burst out laughing. What about the gown countdown? Which clip? Which clip, Dave? Yeah, there's also Poet versus Miles on Filthy. The left back situation. Left back ain't that deep, bro. If it was centre mid, I get it.
Bro, I had to listen to that like 5-6 times to hear Lippy say that, bro. And people were quote tweeting it with that, and I was like, did he say that?
Bro, Lippy's the worst people you could be angry around, yeah, because he'll just try and make you laugh. Because he'll try and make you laugh with remarks like that, bro. That's like, I need to get my anger out. You're trying to make me laugh, man. I'm not trying to hear if it was centre mid, I get. That fuck ain't that deep, bro.
Oh, hey.
That argument went on for so long, I forgot what the original point was.
Lippy, or not Lippy.
Poet
was trying to talk about something about Robertson, and Miles was just being Miles, and then Miles was just talking about how when you have a substitute teacher and whatever, and just making jokes and stuff like that, and then something must have happened earlier on that show itself, and then it was going about being personal, and Paul was like, if I get personal, you won't be on Footy Fellas no more. And I was like, I'll leave. Hey, you left.
The worst part about that clip is when my mom's like, you know, when the teacher's coming in and there's not everyone going to the classroom, I'm like, come man. When they're talking about your French again, that's one of the worst things. Because that was his, like, I know Poet went mad, yeah, but that's Miles' fault, bro. Bro, let him land at least. I know people don't like Poet because people don't want to. I know people just don't want to defend Poet no matter what, yeah. But sometimes he's not always in the wrong. He's not always. I know he goes mad, as Young Spray would say, he's going mad. But at the same time, sometimes, like, bro, just let him land. Sometimes just let him land. I will say, Poet's worst moment for me was when he kept doing that Reece Nelson against Bournemouth thing, when on that fucking episode where Specs was drunk. Right, that shit was just like, bro, the bar was not that good. Stop that. Don't need to hear Reece Nelson against Bournemouth every single 5 minutes. We don't need to hear that. All the time. Reece Nelson against Bournemouth. Okay, we get it, bro. We get it. You like the bar. Don't need to repeat it. Fuck's sake, man. You're muted.
Am I muted?
Oh no, you're fine now. Sorry. What was you gonna say? What happened?
Fuck Sanchez, bro.
Well, what happened there?
Nothing, just fuck Sanchez.
Alright, man. But yeah, Levi Jeans, Michael Yobasimantu, and anything Filthy Fellas. That's my top 3. Levi Jeans is funny. Karate trousers, all of that, bro. That clip will never fail to make me laugh. Straight up, karate trousers. For fuck's sake, man. Wait, apparently Dave was fighting other Madrid fans. What's this?
Oh, probably because of the whole um because Real Madrid fans don't like. Well, I watched his video today. Him laughing at Real Madrid fans talking about remontada and all of that.
Mm.
So yeah, Real Madrid fans aren't a big fan of the seems.
Okay. So then the stream Dave and all that. He's become his own character.
The stream day.
I mean, that is him.
But the stream in the bag.
Put the stream. Ah, fuck's sake, man. Fuck's sake. Nah, man. Nah. Oh my days. Is there anything else you wanted to talk about?
We've had nothing to say about women or girl talk.
About women?
Yeah.
But we actually gonna do girl talk, yeah?
Well, no, we usually on these streams have something to transition towards. We said nothing about it.
Say any topics that you wanted to bring up. I'm willing to waffle. I don't care. I'm willing to just take all my streams left now. Like, I do not care. I do not care. Because I'm trying to secure like I'm low key trying to do 4 shows a week now. I need to secure a Tuesday show and a Thursday show. Because I'm not free Fridays usually. So I can't promise a show Friday. So I need to secure a Tuesday show and a Thursday.
You need a Tuesday show and a Thursday show.
Yeah, like, I'm gonna try and get
Wasn't there you did a show with Alfie on Tuesday, no?
Yeah, but that's usually on Monday.
Oh, okay. We can be doing actually this is something I didn't talk to you about, but I was thinking this yesterday. When the season ends, I want us to do a lot of tier streams. So we can tier list the managers in the Prem. We can also include managers that got sacked this season. So like Lopetegui, Ten Hag. I want to tier list the nominees for player of the season, the nominees for young player of the season. We can tier list the team of the season, so including the players that got nominated for team of the season. I want to tier list the nominees for manager of the season as well. We can tier list Champions League, do a team of the season. So I'm assuming, I don't know how that necessarily works, but if they have nominees for that, we can tier list that. There's a lot of tier list ideas that actually just have, like in general. We can tier list Chelsea players and how they've had their season, and we can do West Ham as well. And we can also do Arsenal and have Alfie on. But yeah, I just have a lot because summer's going to be dead in it for the most part.
Right? Yeah.
So,
I know mine as well, but
yeah,
what's bad about the summer is like international break, where I never think I'm going to have ideas. I have more ideas when there's non-football. When there's no football, I have more ideas to talk.
And I still want to do tier listing these football journalists, bro. Fabrizio and them, man. We need it, bro. Yeah, I need a response from Fabrizio, bro.
we need. I won't take a response from anyone, let alone Fabrizio, bro. Like fucking up.
Ben Jacobs. I like both.
He does not know what that means.
Oh
my days. Extell how's Potter doing, Mike? Potter's doing fine, man. Like, this is the thing, like, we're 17, so people are going to be like, oh, Potter this and Potter that. And fucking, I'm seeing Chelsea fans online obsessed with fucking Graham Potter, bro. Give it a rest.
Yeah, that's what Chelsea fans do, bro. Potter, like, listen, I hope he does all right. I hope he does well at West Ham, to be fair. I hated him when he was at Chelsea, but, like, again, it wasn't his fault, bro. He had a terrible squad. And to be fair, if we had kept him, we'd probably be in a better position.
Bro, he has no midfielders to work with. What do people expect? What did people expect? I saw some West Ham fan channels want some sack, probably claret and booze. No comment. No comment.
People want him sacked.
It's basic. There's this West Ham channel called Claren Booze who I don't know, man. I don't know what. He's a bit mad. He's a bit mad. Like for me, the Graham Potter, yeah, I'm keeping the same energy of everyone else. What
Wait,
I said
I'm
ever
saying
since he was
penalty.
hired. Sorry.
Just saw it his penalty.
Oh, I sort of
Hold
yeah,
on.
yeah. So I'm keeping the same energy. So basically, this is a preseason. What I mean, like happens in preseason. That's when you need to proper work. If he starts like shit next season, and I'm seeing nothing, I'm seeing no progression, then cool, we can have conversations. Anyone that wants him sacked now, I don't know what the fuck you were expecting from January. If you didn't want him in the first place, cool, that's you, innit? But what do you expect with this ownership? Do you expect this ownership to go and get an Unai Emery-esque manager? Is that what you expect? As much as I want that, is that what you expect? To pay compensation? When have our owners ever paid compensation? Name me one time. If you can name me one time, that would be great. Only 3 options. Only 3 options. I don't think it'll be great numbers. He plays really boring football. I'm not looking forward to playing you next season because it'll be a ball fest. I don't care whether it's a ball fest or entertaining. Just get me fucking results. My complaint about Moyes wasn't about ball fest. Like just an example. It was because he was working shit with what he had.
Oh, know who Sugar Sean is?
Yeah.
The fat Chelsea Rick. Well, to be fair, there's quite a few of them. But wait, hold on. I can't even play it. Fuck off. I have to go to actual thing. Go to Google Chrome. Fuck sake.
Villa fan, I'm not doing this. Moyes was good until the last 18 months. People can say, but you won a trophy in the last 18 months. It was always going to be a slippery ship. People are going to say, oh, but we're 17th now. Yes, because we hired Lopetegui.
We're
I'm
15.
not doing this debate again. I'm not doing this debate again. I'm not doing this debate
We're
again.
15.
The only reason why I brought him up was because of the boring football aspect. The notion of boring football. West Ham have been nothing but boring my whole fucking life.
So yeah, that's Faisal. He thought there was gonna be a remontada. But yeah,
Yeah.
listen to this. Apparently, Sean and SDS or whatever, or Sharky had a fallout. I don't know why they're beefing, but listen to this.
Sure, they're not your friends, bro. It's not even their thing. It's Sharky's thing. Why don't Sharky tweet me back? Why ain't Sharky gonna tweet me? But he makes his workers.
Yeah, but Sugar,
it's bullshit, bro.
Sugar, if you want to laugh at them, say
Listen,
I'm getting
ready anyway. I need to go to the game.
No, Shug, if you want to laugh at them, they're gonna laugh at you as well, bro. Take it.
Yeah, but I know, but man could laugh at me. But what? When man
No, they got personal.
Talk
they got personal.
No, when man are getting personal, it's a whole different situation. You start calling about you old man and all this kind of shit. And brother, you can't chat to me like that. Are you mad? I'm a big ass man for you. Not even Ilyas, but
but Sugar,
it's the other you, some waste man, bro.
Shug, you know,
brother, man can't chat to me. I'm a big man for man. You must be mad.
I'll
knock people out, bro. As Busquets bit. Why have all of them?
They don't.
Calling another man sugar is crazy. A 40-year-old man did that, by the way. Crazy.
So I don't know what happened in between the timeline of him coming back to SDS and then them falling out again, because he came back.
This guy is a
because what's it called?
This is Real Madrid fans attacking Dave. Oh, speak. Sorry, you say what you want to say first.
Because people are asking for context. I saw the other day him and Ilyas going back and forth about fucking Baller League because they were losing. They were getting battered in Baller League. SDS were getting battered, like as
Who's
opposed
Ilyas?
to the Southampton. Ilyas is the guy who looks at Brian and Boomer on SDS.
Oh, okay.
So they were going back and forth, and Oh no, one of them was just talking about again, like there was like a joke. I think Sean was making like a joke, but then Ilias responded, and it didn't sound like he took it well. He was like, "We grew up together and all that. The way you're talking now is a bit weird and all that." I'm like, "Bro, what's happening here, bro? This is over baller league. Like, what's going on?" But there must be some other context. I don't know what happened, but there seems to be just some random crash out in between that context of him coming back, and then we've never seen him again. Because they made a whole big deal about him coming back after the whole incident happened a couple of years ago with the whole, what was it? Liverpool fans killed themselves, he said, in the space. And yeah, I don't know what's happened in between,
but yeah, I mean, listen, bro, the guy is besties with Johnny Minerals. Fuck that fat stick, bro.
Oh, is he friends with Johnny Minerals? Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, bro, he's a fat stick, bro. Fuck him. You can guess what that word means. It's an amalgamation of two words. You can guess.
Yep.
Anyways.
Fat stick. That's funny.
Dave. Real Madrid Dave. Bro. Can't wait to watch this fan cam. But yeah.
This guy is a fraud. An absolute fraud. ¿Por qué? Why? Sí, yo soy de España. Yo soy de Tenerife. Puta mierda. Sí, y mi equipo es Madrid también. Okay, brother, I'm gonna start fighting people around here because they don't. This is what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Exactly what I'm talking about with Real Madrid fans. They don't understand what is the purpose of being a Real Madrid fan. I've been a Real Madrid fan for 30 años. 30 años.
Last year, I win the Champions League. Last year.
And now, ahora nada. Copa del Rey, nada.
Arsenal. All the years, not win the Champions League.
Nadie.
Last year.
Este año, nadie.
Memory.
So even Real Madrid fans are doing the whole "but we won it last year" gimmick. What the fuck is going on with football?
You speak Spanish?
No, the guy said it in the background, bruv. About last year we won it. He said it in the background. Last year we won it.
I was trying to pay attention to the fact of I think he said something about Arsenal. I think he said Arsenal have never won the Champions League.
Yeah.
The guy in the background. Yeah, bro. Hey.
I don't get it. Yeah. I mean, fairs, man. Like Real Madrid fans turning into English fans, bruv. But you won the trophy last year. Allow it, man. Fucking tired of sentiment, guys, bruv. But even Real Madrid fans are fine. That's how you know they're around. Fair enough. I don't know what is the concept of our SDS thing, and fuck knows. Fuck knows. Was there any topic you wanted to bring about around Girl Talk?
Oh, no.
That's what you wanted to bring up.
I just thought something would happen that we would transition towards because we normally do, but yeah. I don't know.
Nah, fuck knows. I haven't seen anything recently where it's like some like usually on Twitter I see some like scandal of like a woman and a man talking, and it's like they get baited out for some shit. I usually see that every like one of them tweets go viral, like every week. It's always something different. What I did see though on TikTok, apparently they're clocking onto football lingo.
Oh, bro, yeah, bro, and they're using it so cringy as well, man.
So
you see that one where she was in like a car with her friends and she was talking to a guy. She was trying to use the press proven thing. Said like she's press resistant or something like that, bro. No Bonnie Blue up there. No. What? She's a Spurs fan allegedly.
No, but is she though? Was that made for memes?
Listen, is Astrid really a Chelsea fan? We don't know.
Fuck knows, I don't know. Lewis is better, though.
Does that mean?
No, can he confirm or deny that?
How are you going to confirm or deny that?
I don't know.
Does she know the offside rule? Is that what you're going to do?
No, as in, like, I don't know. Does she actually support Chelsea, bro? Like, He's met her. Like she might have like baited herself out off camera, bro. But like, no, I'm not actually. No, I'm doing this for clicks. But no, why do you have to clock onto football? You're making it not fun. You're making the game not fun anymore. Like, it's not fun anymore. Like, I don't understand. Why? I saw one about 15, 16 Robin or some shit, or like Prime Iron Robin or some nonsense today. Like, fuck off, man. I saw one with it was a girl doing a football analogy sort of thing. Anyway, it was a Henny One song in the background. I was like, okay, the game is fucking gone. The game is gone. The game has gone perpendicular. The game is gone. Not even left anymore. It's got a 360 car crash. Like, what now?
Bro,
What the fuck do we do now?
Someone said we're gonna have to start using like basketball lingo, but no.
I don't watch that shit. No offense to people that watch basketball. I don't watch that shit.
Bro, but if women have only clocked on now, they don't know what inverted means, so it's fine.
Yeah, it's true. True. It is, they think they know, but they don't know. That's my hopium and copium with it. Is that there's always a way. There's always a way. There's always a way you can evolve the language, because football evolves every single day.
Just invert your fullback and play a false nine, and you'll be fine. Hey, Gegenpresser. Bait the press. I don't know.
Do you know what it is though? Like with this, like, I never use TikTok as real life, so I still feel like if I'm talking to a girl in real life, and if I use a football analogy, they still won't get it, because I'm not like these TikTok. Like, you don't see these TikTok women outside. You don't.
Money.
So, if you know what we got to start doing though, we've got to start using like football references instead of like just tactics. Where it's like quotes from a manager in an interview that's iconic, or like we've got to use like situations that are niche. Like, we've got to start testing guys as real ball knowledge. Like, because can even guys go like forward with these analogies, because they only know tactics. Like, can you go far? What can you make like Barkley's references?
So like that's the thing. Guys are exposing the lingo to women, but the fact women are not using it properly shows that the guys who have told them don't really know what it means either.
Yeah, and you know, the guys who don't know what it means is the guys that make the TikToks is like, so this is for the guys only, yeah. And then they start using the football analogy for a women's situation, and then it's like, there's women in the comments. This is your fault. All the people that make TikToks like that, this is your fault.
Or
this
the guys
is
who try and explain the lingo to simp towards women, bro. She's not gonna be with you anyway, bro.
Most of these guys that make these TikToks have a girl in mind that follow them as well. They're chatting to, and they follow them, and they're using these analogies, and they think they're slick because they know that girl will DM them, be like, "What does this mean? Can you tell me what this means?" Even though they shouldn't be watching because it's meant to be guys only and all that, just so you can start a conversation and try and take it to another place. You're not slick. We all know the game, bro. We all know the game. You're just trying to bait them in. You're trying to hospital pass the whole thing. It's not working.
You're trying to sit in a low block and give them possession so you can hit on the counter. You're not slick, bro. Slick.
Yeah, man. The space isn't even there like that.
Yeah.
The space isn't even there like that. There's no space behind the fullback. Just a flat back foot.
It's Arsenal, bro. It's Arsenal. two backs of four, Moreno off top.
Legit. That's what it is. So keep making these TikToks, and this is what's going to happen. But to be fair, them making the TikToks for the girls to clock onto it, it just stays on TikTok. It just stays on TikTok. It don't evolve outside of social media. So kind of lucky in that sense. You can talk in real life to your mates about it, but can you go on TikTok and do it? You can't. Because these girls will try and play your game. They can't do it correctly, because even though it's cringe, they're not actually making sense.
They'll try and play your game Bro, Southampton playing out of the back. Okay, man. Relax. Man.
Exactly. Russell Martin got sacked, fam.
These women, they're gonna try and use Joe Aribo in a back three, playing out of the back with Ramsdale on goal, and they're gonna get a pipe 5-0. All of a sudden, they're bottom of the league.
That legit though. Like, do you know what the problem is? It's that I've realized I fell for the trick as well. A lot of guys fall for the whole TikTok post when girls post like, you know, that the list of footballers, and it'll be like the list of seasons when they were good. So it'll be like, oh, 12-13 Michu or whatever, or 14-15 Jefferson Montero. The only reason why girls are posting that is because they think they've clocked onto the guys' game by just copying and pasting a guy's post. They haven't clocked on, guys. They haven't clocked on as much as you think they've clocked on. They're just copying your post to trigger Montero. Us. Yeah.
Who's Jefferson Montero? What did he do?
There's a Colombian winger for Swansea.
No. I know. I'm saying to them, who's Jefferson Montero? How do you know who that is? That's an obscure name. Explain. Jefferson Montero. Explain.
How do you know about Charlie Austin for QPR?
How do you know what Michu did at Swansea? How do you know?
How do you know what Charlie Adam did at Stoke?
How do you know? How do you know?
How do you know about Troy Deeney scoring that goal against Leicester? How do you know?
How do you know about Graham Potter at Osterson's?
How do you know Pochettino was at Southampton before he went to Tottenham? How do you know? How do you know about Ricky Lambert?
How do you know?
Don't say, oh, it's from my brother, and then we find out you don't have a brother.
How do you know about Southampton Mane?
This is Mane when he had a hairline.
How do you know about Jesse West Ham loan Lingard?
Exactly. How do you know about Cameron Borthwick Jackson? How? Don't say, oh, my brother's a Man United fan.
How do you know about number 7 Valencia at Man United? But my dad's a football fan, guys. Okay, is he? You don't have a dad. Now what?
Fuck's sake. Aye. Your dad went milk cheese. Hey, how do you know about 2013 Adam John? Never mind.
Oh my god. She knows. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. I mean, in 2013, she was 14. So, oh my god.
Hey, do you know that? Does she know? She knows. Like, fuck's sake! I shouldn't have started.
2022 Mason Greenwood.
I should have started. How do you know about 2023 Thomas Partey?
Oh my god. I wasn't paying attention, so I had to replay what you said about 13, 14 months ago.
Oh no. 2010 music.
How do you know about Monaco and Mbappe?
How do you know that Carrick and Berbatov were at Tottenham before Man United?
How do you know what Payet did at West Ham?
Did it? How do you know about Olivier Giroud and Mkhitaryan doing the same goal in the same weekend? How do you know about Shinji Okazaki? How?
How do you know about Target Man Fellaini?
How do you know about Mavropanos when he was at Arsenal?
How do
even
you
I
know?
don't fucking know.
How do you know about deep lying playmaker Wayne Rooney?
Yeah, how do you know about inverted wingback support? You play Football Manager. You play Football Manager. Give it a rest. Pack it in. I'm on Football Manager TikTok. I've never seen a female Football Manager content creator. So now on that, just the kitchen's over there.
How do you know? How do you know it's impossible to play against Aston Villa? How do you know? How do you know?
Hey, how do you know about Jack Grealish when he was trying to force the Tottenham move in 2015? This is weird. What do you know about Shane Long?
Tell you know about Shane.
I don't know why it just reminds me of that guy. It's like Shane Long, sing along to the Shane Long song. Such a weird chant. How do you know about Reading 5, Arsenal 7? Like, how do you know about Joby McAnuff and them, man? Like, I don't understand. Guys, stop posting these TikToks about football analogies. Stop. Stop saying this is only for the guys. If you're that desperate, pick a different tactic. Pick a different formation. Set out your team differently. You don't have to go with the same tactic like everyone else. Not everyone has to play out from the back. Not everyone has to play through the lines just because you heard it once in a Tactico video. Not everyone has to do that. Sometimes, don't even go direct. Don't even do that.
How do you know about right wing Eto'o at Inter Milan?
How do you know about Eto'o when he was wearing number 5 at Chelsea and Everton? Well, at Everton.
How do you know Mata and David Silva played on the same team at club level?
How do you know about Fabregas false 9 in Spain 2012 Euros?
How do you know about Mascherano DM? How do you know about right back Ramos?
How do you know about Fabio Coentrao?
How do you know about right wing Vasquez?
How do you know about right wing Jesus Navas?
How do you know about left wing Jesse Rodriguez?
How do you know about Jesse Rodriguez playing with Choupo-Moting at Stoke?
How do you know about Stoke Alona?
Stoke Alona. How do you know about Charlie Adams' halfway line goal against Chelsea? How do you know? We need to stop this. No, we need to stop these women.
How do you know about Boyan?
By the way, Roberto Carlos and Roy Hodgson, bruv, that's an archive story. That's an archive story. Like,
how do you know Napoli was at Arsenal?
Yeah, Tony Pulis said he wasn't good enough. How do you know that? How do you know about Tony Pulis in general? You know, a man who never took off his hat. I've never seen Tony Pulis' hairline ever.
How do you know that Allardyce is the only England manager that has a 100% record? How do you know
about Ji Dong-won? A winner against Manchester City. How do you know this? I can't lie. If you want to do this and equal pay, you got to fight in the army at this point. If you keep doing these football analogies, you're going to fight in the army. You got to stop now.
How do you know about Melon's case? How do you know Melon's still around?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh, Victor, you're a victim.
For fuck's sake, man! For fuck's sake! But yeah, allow the analogies. Allow it. You're not us. They're not like us. Literally. Literally. You're not.
How do you know Van Dijk hates to play in a back three?
This is why this guy's on a case, fam. It makes it even worse than your local fucking dickhead.
It makes it even worse because Melon, he doesn't even like. I was going to say white. You're not. He doesn't even like half white, half Indian guys.
Clearly he does. What is that pick, Dave? Yeah, bro. By the way, I don't know how you managed to catch Lewis off guard like this. That picture's just ridiculous. Yeah, bro.
I thought that was someone.
He always has the maddest pictures of people like, bro. It's good to have you back, Dave.
How do you know Henry scored at the Bernabeu for Arsenal?
How do you know about Morgan Amalfitano?
How do you know Lopetegui was Real Madrid manager?
God forbid that guy was Real Madrid manager. Jesus Christ.
How do you know Ancelotti managed Everton?
How do you know James Rodriguez was rumoured to be a tranny when he was at Everton?
How do you know Mbappe actually trends?
Man said Mbappe on a transition and that. Literally.
Mbappe caught on transition, crazy. How do you know what on transition means?
How do you know about between the lines? How?
How do you know about half space? Is there a full space? Is there a quarter space? Is there a third space? How do you know it's a half space?
How do you know about field tilt? I fucking hell. How do you know Garnacho is a madness?
Oh,
oh, how do you know about Class Red Force 8?
Class Red Force 8 is crazy. How do you know Jared Bowen scored in the European final?
How do you know that Divine Mubama, Freddie Potts, and Ollie Scars were eligible, and Conor Coventry were eligible for a medal in the UEFA Conference League?
How do you know Declan Rice played for Ireland?
How do you know Jack Grealish played for Ireland? How? How do you know about Salter's unbeaten record? How do you know about Bruno Salter's record for Chelsea?
How do you know Gus Hindick was Chelsea interim manager not once but twice?
How do you know Avram Grant was manager of both Chelsea and West Ham? How do you know Avram Grant was in an FA Cup final with Portsmouth and got them relegated?
How do you know that Harry Redknapp
Yeah.
How do you know Harry Redknapp?
He's absolutely terrific, that Nico Cranshaw. Absolutely terrific.
Oh, you do look like Harry Redknapp.
He's absolutely terrific, that Nico Cranshaw. Absolutely terrific. He's going right to the very top.
Oh, Dave, crazy, bro. Cole in the tent. Hey, that's the only thing Cole's good at, bro. Cole in the tent.
I think that's the only impression I can somewhat do in football is Harry Redknapp. Because he just says the same fucking thing all over again. He's absolutely terrific.
Do the Mavropanos impersonation. You doing it right now? You do look like Mavropanos. You do.
I don't fuck off, bro. Fuck off.
You do. You do.
No,
I genuinely don't. It's not an insult. It's not an insult. It's not an insult. It's not an insult.
No.
Why are you
don't look like
it?
Mavropanos. Bro, can you stop, bro? I really have to do one West Ham player. I'm not doing this with two, bro.
Embrace it, bro.
This one's not sticking. You're the only one that thinks it. You're the only one that thinks it. So, hold.
Yeah, because
Fabianski, cool. Nice. No, Fabianski, cool. I don't look like him, but I have to hold my L because people think I look like him. So I have to embrace it at this point. I have to embrace it. Even though some of these jokes online are tired, I have to mud people.
Fabianski, though.
By the way, I don't know why Omar and Alfie were trying to quote tweet me about Fabianski. One's Ragga Bowman. One, I've got best screenshots of you, so hold that. And you're not even the best Omar in football, so hold that.
Yeah, bro. Hey, I posted them on my story as well. It's hilarious.
I was in the gym. I was like wondering. Well, I've got like 5 mentions about him. I was like, what the fuck is going on? You look like a half Indian Jared, but yeah, okay, what the fuck it though. Still gets. By the way, no sides that I look like Tim Cahill, bro. Like I don't see that one. I don't see it. I don't see any of them. But I don't see that.
I kind of see it.
Tim Cahill, really, bro. Northside thought I was Filipino and said I look like Tim Cahill. Do I just look like every country? Like, I don't understand. How can I look Filipino and Tim Cahill at the same time? Am I Filipino Tim Cahill? I can't look like every race.
Philo Cahill.
Tim Cahill. Yeah, Northside was the one that started that on the West Ham Arsenal preview.
How do you know Tim Cahill?
Yeah, how do you know about Silva Distan?
How do you know about Pina?
Jermaine Beckford.
How do you know Arteta was Everton captain and Arsenal captain?
How can you not spell his name, bruv, when he was your player, Belen?
Branislav Ivanovic. How do you know Branislav Ivanovic was originally a centre back?
How do you know about Alex?
How do you know Willem Gallas is actually a centre back but played left back for Chelsea when we have the best defensive record in the league?
How do you know about Lasana Diarra? Your mum looks like Lasana Diarra. Oh, fuck's sake.
How do you know Sterling has backup? That's getting good.
Oh, I can't remember half these fucking timestamps. I'm gonna have to rewatch this whole stream back. How do you know about Baba Raffin?
How do you know about Kennedy left wing?
How do you know about Kennedy left back?
How do you know about Matt Ritchie left back?
How did you know that Matt Ritchie was originally a right winger and got converted to a left back?
How do you know that Kennedy was originally a right winger and got converted to left back?
How do you know about Harry Wilson's loan to Bournemouth? We're getting really niche with this. See, guys, there's layers you can go with these TikToks. So stop trying to bait. Stop trying to do the whole streets won't forget just because you know Paya and Tarak and Ben Arthur. There's different ones. You don't know about Giaccherini and Glenn Whelan. You don't know proper Barclays. Yeah, how do you know Quadrado?
How do you know about Cabela?
How do you know about Silva and Marvo?
How do you know about Barzagli?
How do you know about Obertan going to Newcastle after being one of the Ronaldo replacements at Manchester United? Interesting. How do you know about?
How do you know Balassi used to play for Palace?
How do you know about the Balassi flick? How do you know about Balassi was on Lord of the Mics battling Bradley Wright Phillips? Also, the three Sanji was the weak one.
How do you know Specs was in prison?
See, I'm not about cyclist, but I came up for good behaviour.
She knows about filthy. Red flag, bro.
Oh, bro, I can't. Like, listen, bro. Like, she will peg you.
She knows about filthy. It's a red flag, bro. I'm sorry.
Nah, if you know about filthy fellas, nah, I'm. You probably like to dominate, bro. How do you know about Adama Traore played for Barca twice? How do you know about Loic Remy?
How do you know Halulovic came through La Masia?
They went to Reading and Birmingham. How do you know about Lewis Holtby? Fucking Lewis Holtby, you know.
How do you know about Charlie Miswanda?
The original bow-footed king. How do you know about Marco Marin? AKA Matt HD Gamer.
How do you know Yossi Benayoun?
How do you know about Marco van Ginkel?
How do you know Michael Essien was at Real Madrid?
How do you know about Flamini going to Arsenal twice?
How do you know Flamini played left back at Arsenal?
Big up AK as well. Marco Marin. How do you know about the cheats? How do you know about Callum Wilson, Charlie Austin, and Andy Carroll being on Chelsea shortlist? That was a weird time. We could do this all day. But this is the point that we've just made there, Prem. They don't know what they think they know. If you want to go ball knowledge, this is the kind of thing you're going to get used to. Because I don't get about this as well. If you're going to do all of this, you cannot no longer complain.
Melon, you're right. Melon, you're right. He does look like a Max HD gamer. Sorry, continue.
You cannot like do all of that and then complain about going out with a guy who loves football more than you. Don't challenge him. And listen, to be honest, you've got to be a horrible woman for someone to love 2025 football more than you, because football's shit now. So there's like the competition isn't fierce anymore. It's not like you're going out with someone who grew up in the Barclays era, who's growing up with you like 18. You've got there's not actually that much competition. You just got to do your job as a woman.
If he's a Chelsea fan and he would still rather watch Chelsea stroll to score goals, Sanchez hoof the ball out to the opposition, Chalobah lose a header, Colwill be Colwill over going out on a date with you, even to a place he hates, hey, I'm sorry. You're cooked, bro. I'm sorry. It's not him. It's not him. It's not Chelsea. It's you. I'll be so real.
If you're going out with a West Ham fan that is willing to watch Lopetegui Ball and Edson Alvarez, James Ward-Prowse, Lucas Paquetá, Guido Rodriguez, and etc., all these spastics in midfield over spending time with you, you're the problem.
If you were a Spurs fan,
not much competition.
I would rather watch the Ange Hoy line with Kingski, Pedro Bangbros, Missionary play, and Balloon Suma over going out with you. You're the problem.
I didn't realize how many good slander names Pedro Porro had. Pedro Porno, Pedro Pornhub, Pedro Bangbro. What the fuck, bro? Also, I'm still going to make the Arsenal example, but after all these years of being an Arsenal fan, he's willing to watch that over you. I'm sorry, I don't care about the Real Madrid performance. You're still the problem. Because in football, there's not much competition in life. You should be able to be that good of a woman to distract your man that much and make his life enjoyable by a long shot for him to not even be a fan of football anymore, where he actually has a distraction from football, where he doesn't even doesn't need to find another hobby. Because he's got a hobby, but he just doesn't use it as much. Because you're there.
How do you know about strip FIFA? A red flag.
JMX had YouTube on strings, bro. It was all the people in the comments like, no, the video ended.
Hey, no shit. Hey, but nowadays, if someone did that, bro, do you know how great of a funnel that would be to OnlyFans if someone did that now?
The strip FIFA I should wear.
Hey, you can. Hey, you want to see the rest of the video?
Is this that? And if you don't do it for an OnlyFans skill, you get trending on Twitter for misogyny.
True.
But who cares? In the most respectful way possible. That is not misogyny. Who cares? Especially if the girl agrees to the fucking video. It's not misogyny.
No one cares, bro.
FIFA content used to be elite. It used to be elite. You had search and discard. You had 7-minute squads. I know Squad Builder Showdown still goes on. But Squad Builder Showdown, when it was like, want to come up, that was Squad Builder Showdown. Search and discard changed FIFA content forever. Because everyone started using elements of search and discard in their own videos. And by the way, I've met JMX twice. I've got an old picture on my phone in college. By the way, the guy is 6'5" and I'm like a foot shorter. I'm like 5'7", bro.
Did he have to crouch down to take a picture?
Legitimately, yes. Yes. And he was still too tall for the picture. I'm not even taking the piss. Yes. And the other time was in Stratford in 2015. I was renewing my West Ham ticket in real life for the new stadium. And he was just there in Stratford because he lived there. And that was the first time I met a YouTuber. And my mum was there and took a picture. And it was like, I'm like here, bro. He's like there, bro. Like the picture doesn't even make any sense at that point.
Hey, a little kid with his mom.
I'm like 12. JMX are probably like, oh no, he watches my videos. Because I'm like 12 then. That's like,
how do you know about Jack Wilshere's performance against Barcelona?
Fuck's sake. How do you know about Thomas Rositzky? Oh.
How do you know about Enner Valencia at West Ham?
Yeah, how do you know? If you know Enner Valencia at West Ham, I'm worried. I'm not even impressed at that point. I'm deeply worried. If you know about Diafra Saka, I'm worried.
Melon, are you quoting what you said yesterday, or?
Oh, for fuck's sake. KSI, how do you know about KSI Javinho days?
Forehead. Bro, you know, because of KSI, like, Akin Ben was mainstream.
Oh, right. Yeah. Because he even said it himself, he created Beast Mode because of KSI, that brand. Did you have it in school as well, where the girl with the biggest forehead got called Javinho?
I went to an old boys secondary school.
Oh right, okay. Because every school in this country, especially, had they would always call the girl with the biggest forehead Javinho.
But when I went to college and stuff, I've said this. I don't even necessarily know why it was a thing, but like thinking about it, it kind of makes sense. The ugly girls were called dragons.
Yeah, is that an Irish thing?
Not like necessarily an Irish thing. It's like a certain sector of Irish. Yes.
Oh, fair.
I don't even know why, but like, well, again, thinking about it, the dragon makes sense because
there was a tall mixed race girl that just got called Van Dyke.
Oh, long hair.
Yeah. Same trim.
Wait, Van Dyke, when?
I was at like 2018, so like I was in like year 10, year 11. Like, you gotta think I'm 21.
Oh, when he just moved to Liverpool.
Yeah. So I was when he like think about 18-19 season. I just left year 11, so like left secondary school.
Yeah,
so like but because there was no like I think there was only like a couple tall girls in my year. She was the tallest one, and she did PE.
Look like Van Dyke.
No, she was just a mixed race girl with the same trim. Like she didn't actually look like him. She just got called Van Dyke.
And does she know?
No. Joy is people kept calling her that, and then she had to look up who Van Dyke was. I'm pretty sure. Big up Patrick as well. It's a play for PSG. Is it hints of sarcasm?
Pick up the farmer.
All right, winger, bro.
How do you know about the farmer?
Patrick's gonna be so confused.
How do you know about Flynn syndrome with a free roll?
How do you know what Flynn syndrome means? If you know what Flynn syndrome means, you're a G.
How do you know about Voginandes in the 10?
We don't. You shouldn't want to know.
Yeah, it's true. David Silva came out of retirement. I see. All right, cool.
Speaking of that, you better go watch the fucking Pro Clubs compilation if you haven't already, people, because, bro, there's a lot of good gems in that. A lot of good gems. Because I had to clip over the last 3 weeks.
Oh, speaking, because today's Wednesday, we play Saturday actually, but will we be able to actively run that wingback formation? Because even from the beginning.
Yes, just because what I might do is the only adjustment I might have to make. I might go centre back, just for when Flawless is not there, and then let's see it just run the midfield.
And so Patrick Alfie up top, that could work.
Yeah, Patrick Alfie up top. You right wing back. Because you're basically a winger as it is. Like, that combination would be nuts. Juan Mata still plays ball, you know? You're probably just having fun now, isn't it? I don't know where the fuck he is.
Yeah. He's got a family. He don't cheat, or if he doesn't get caught. It's what it is, man. Enjoy life.
Oh, you know the funniest one is Sam Nasri. Do you remember the Sam Nasri when he got hacked? The whole court, bro, he got caught lacking differently.
Bro, French footballers are the things they've done, bro. It's crazy.
They're all tapped. All of them are tapped.
And Nasri, I swear he's African.
Algerian,
I think, or something, bro. He's Benzema, Pogba. You're all tapped, man.
Is Pogba tapped or is his brother tapped? I don't think Pogba's done anything tapped. I think it's just I know the hyena thing, but that might not be him.
First.
Pogba's probably the most normal. Pogba and Kante, like I know people did like maybe opening the nice guy. I think they're still the most normal French players. Pogba and Kante, they're still the most normal.
I can't wait until Kante retires, bro. Things need to get exposed about this guy, bro. There are things. Why are you laughing?
You reckon Kante's a shagger?
Bro, there are things about Kante that need to get exposed, bro. Sorry, people, bro. Someone, if someone just lie, please. because this nice guy gimmick doesn't run. So, like, bro, listen, Philly needs to say Kante was in on it or something, bro. Something needs to happen. I need Kante to be on these lists.
Fuck's sake.
Bro, I'm sorry, bro. Because this nice guy gimmick. Oh, thank you. No. I'm sorry, bro. Do something, man.
Hey, fuck you.
I run to work. I drive a Mini Cooper. No, fuck off, bro.
Hey, fuck you.
Yeah, man. I need man. All I do is pray and I play football and just expose him, bro. Expose Kante for over years, bro.
Oh, but days. Saliba was filming someone wanking full blast in the dressing room full of men, and we still let him play football.
Yeah, Saliba too.
Yeah, Saliba
hasn't even. He's not even won a trophy, so that's his most memorable contribution to football. At least what Ben's got a Ballon d'Or. At least Ben's got a Ballon d'Or to cover what he did.
Oh, Melon's comment about Ben's most nuts.
Yeah, but of course Melon would think that though.
Benzema's tapped. I swear there's something to do with Ben Yedder. There's something. I think Ben Yedder's tapped as well, but I forgot what for. Is Giroud tapped? Ben Yedder, yeah.
Oh, Giroud's not tapped. Giroud's just like
he's normal,
just probably just shagging women. That's it, bro.
I feel like Giroud, Pogba, for now, Kante are the most normal.
Yeah.
Who done worse? Who? Wait, out of who? Out of who, Dave?
But I mean, Pogba's got a snowballing, to be fair. So,
is he tapped though? Is that tapped?
Depending.
That's still the most normal French thing to do.
Black American Twitter, bro. Hey.
What Dr. Umar?
Black Twitter is crazy, bro.
I've seen the tweets. Yeah, the tweets are crazy.
Not even just Dr. Umar. I just mean in general, Black Twitter, bro. It's crazy.
Oh no, yeah, the tweet.
If anyone follows me on Twitter, because I just like and quote tweet a lot or retweet a lot. Some things, if they pop up, if you just look, yeah, bro. People are mad.
Oh, so yeah, El Yawahi is tapped as well, proper tapped. Why is he around?
Oh, he's got a case.
Yeah, he's got a case. He got a case with a minor.
the way you said minor.
And he plays tomorrow against Tottenham, so you know what?
Does he?
Fuck it. Yeah. Like he's a substitute. Like I think he's substitute for Eka Tikiti, whatever the fuck his name is. That guy.
Eka Tic Tac.
Yeah, Eka Tic Tac. He starts and then Wahi off the bench, I think. But he could get away with his case if he beats Tottenham. Fuck him.
Man said we'll drop the charges.
Yeah, we'll drop the charges if you just finish your job. I need something to go down well. Like, but I've not had one successful hate watch in a while. I need something. So Leon, you better do your job. Frankfurt, do your job.
Anyone left in the Champions League that's got a case? Besides, obviously, Party.
Oh yeah. Sensio got knocked out.
He has a case.
Sensio, yes, you know he has a case.
Does it? Oh no, I was thinking of.
You're thinking of Marco Sensio. Yeah, but he's out as well.
Yeah.
No one at PSG has a case.
Hey,
well, probably someone.
That Real Madrid game. Loser goes prison.
Wait, so Sensio's gone cell block one now.
Yeah. Cell block one.
Barca and Inter. Okay, well, Arnautovic was allegedly racist, but
yeah,
look at his face. That man, he's off the. He got a yellow card today, even though he wasn't playing.
I mean, you say racist. He meant what he said. Well, I don't think he was being racist. Bro, we can't call everything racist. I mean, middle name, it's not racist if you say it to him. He deserves it. We can't say racism for everything, guys. Come on.
No comment.
You don't have a comment?
Nah, I don't care. Bro, a guy was fully asleep watching the Arsenal game at my work. Fairs.
Watching the Arsenal at work? What do you do?
Super, I've got a friend, yeah, who, like, he works here. He's, like, a mechanic, but they do fuck all, like, for most days, so they just sit and watch Netflix.
Oh, nice.
But only when they, like, actually get, like, a task to do something, they actually have to do it. But most of the time, they just sit around and watch shit.
Yes.
Oh, fucking hell. I don't think anyone at Barca has a case.
Is Alonso still at Barca?
Well, Marcus
Well, no,
Alonso, no.
Alonso Busquets, to be fair.
Nah, he did it.
I know. That's why I said he shouldn't have Busquets, but he did.
Yeah.
Hey, party, get. Maybe not flashy. I'm not going to finish that sentence because now party.
Could do a prison draft.
Of footballers.
Yeah.
So, are we tearing it from what, like, from not that bad to Soul Block 1? Or bury him under the jail?
That Soul Block 1 has to be first tier.
Soul Block 1.
He went to the break room to take his break on kickoff. We all wonder where he was. He was dead asleep with his phone on max volume on commentary. Fucking hell, man. Chris has said apparently supplied raw chicken. What's the context of this? Dave, what is the context of this? 30-minute break and he slept for 3 hours. Nah, man. Did he get away with it? Did you man let him sleep or did you wake him up? Can we do start at 11? We can do that for a video. Maybe do that for a stream, innit? Just do a draft.
Wait, starting 11 for what?
Prison FC. Just do a draft, innit?
Is there enough for a Prison 11? I mean...
Definitely. If I did it all time.
But, like... Sanchez and Onana deserve to be in prison, so did they count?
No, as in actual cases.
Oh. Have you guys has West Ham ever had a player that's had a case?
Many. I think anyway. Well, not major ones though. Not major ones.
Like, Alonso, like, hit and run. So, like, I mean, I'm not talking about like party cases.
Zuma kicked the cat, obviously. Valencia.
Wait, no.
Valencia.
Zuma's one doesn't count as a case.
No, but bro, that's a case. Animal abuse is a case. Animal abuse is a case.
Oh, okay. Animal abuse. Okay, I wasn't thinking. Yeah, first. Okay. Hey, guys, don't arrest me.
And Valencia failed to pay child support, and he got arrested in the middle of an Ecuador game. So basically, he tried to fake being injured to run away from the police because he saw the police were coming from the crowd. South America's tapped, and then they caught him. Guido Rodriguez, we signed in the summer, was on the... This is not a case, but it's a scandal. He was on the bus for the whole Enzo situation in Argentina. I say Enzo situation, everyone was there. You know what I mean.
And Messi, and so was Messi, bro. Messi got away with it.
So was Messi, yeah. Bro, there were so many players there that it was just Enzo that got criticism.
Oh, yeah, and
let's be real.
Paquetá, the betting scandal.
Paquetá betting scandal. A lot of these are like, Di Canio was racist. But this is before my time.
You say racist, I say Di Canio's an old man. Is what it is.
Racist is
Italian,
racist,
bro. But he's an old man. He's Italian. He's gonna die in a few years. Who cares? Because
It's racism.
you say, yeah, we say that, but again, if you're at a certain age, you're gonna die in a few years. I don't care.
Man, who else has got a case at West Ham? I don't know. Nothing in my lifetime. There's been nothing been major. I don't think.
For Chelsea, I can only think of Alonso.
Yeah, like that's a case. Like Terry was racist. Enzo's racist, but that's
they're not
like
real cases.
what about just scandals? Scandals. Fuck it.
Ashley Cole cheating on Jericho.
Terry Wainbridge.
Oh yeah.
Mutu. Yeah, Mutu.
Yeah, Mutu the drugs. Mudryk actually.
Yeah,
well.
Mudryk. Yeah.
Is that about it?
There's got to be more. I feel like there's more for both clubs. I feel like there's more. I feel like I'm missing some. In recent times, maybe not.
That'd be a great stream to do. If we could both do research on scandals from our clubs.
But yeah, we can chat about the maddest scandals. They say there's scandal like that, but Tevez and Mascherano were bought illegally.
Oh yeah, everyone knows. Oh, Drogba having malaria. It was tweeted by Sky. It was on the Sky Sports thing, and then like a few minutes later, Drogba beat malaria.
Nah, man beat malaria. That's a YouTube short, man. That's ridiculous.
Drogba beat malaria before he won a Champions League. Crazy.
Courtois. What happened with Courtois?
Oh, he
big up views.
He was with something about De Bruyne's girlfriend. Like I think she cheated on De Bruyne with Courtois, or Courtois and De Bruyne's like girlfriend or wife or whatever broke up and got with Courtois, something like that.
Oh, that. Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
De Bruyne found a wife straight away. These footballers, man, are so weird. So weird.
Certain people need a woman in their life for stability. Certain people like perform well off the chaos.
Yeah. Saliba.
So are we saying Madueke and Sancho need stability?
Yes. Yes. But they don't want it. That's the problem.
And Palmer, because Palmer had a girl last season. So what do you think is Palmer's problem?
I think she cheated him.
Palmer's hanging out with vibes. You don't think Palmer's cheating?
To be fair, they're probably both cheating, but that's probably the problem.
Palmer needs to stop cheating. Is that?
Yes. Some people can just do that. Like Terry can do. Like with Terry, he can do what he wants. But Palmer, like some circles are just different. Yeah.
Oh, true. Because Los vibes getting released coincided with Palmer's poor form. I get it. Yeah. Hey, I keep saying for the benefit of Chelsea, Vibes needs to go back to prison, bro. I keep saying it.
And Lowski. Lowski made a song, bro. Lowski made a song about him. That did help. About Cole Palmer, bro. He made a song called Cole Palmer.
Wait, that's Lowski's song?
Yeah.
That was last season, right?
No, it was this season, bro. It only came out like a month ago.
Oh, I heard that one. Okay.
Yeah, it's all over TikTok. He didn't help that. He didn't help with that. It hasn't really helped. Let's be real.
Yeah, so Madueke needs a woman. Sancho needs a woman. What does Jackson need?
Bro, Jackson just wants the fuck sign.
So
I feel like
when
Jackson
was scoring goals, is because he was mashing.
Yeah. Jackson just wants to mash something. I feel like he doesn't want to settle down, even though he probably needs to.
Yeah,
he needs like an active sexual relationship.
He needs consistent, Yeah.
Who's Kerry Dixon?
I don't know.
Is that a female footballer?
But yeah, you're right. Jackson just needs to listen.
He's a shag.
One of you One of you football fans, Chelsea football fans that just want to bag up baller and be rich and stuff, get with Jackson, please.
Yeah.
He likes the snow bunnies too, you know, so.
Mm-hmm. White woman gets dominated by Chelsea striker.
Hey, it'd be the first time a Chelsea striker is dominated in a while. Well, Jackson doing his aerial duel against her.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Bro, Jackson would still find a way to have 5 big chances next.
Dennis Wise punched his taxi driver. Yeah.
Was this a racismo thing? Or
I don't know. Do you know what? People don't realise this about Ian Wright. People forget, I'd hinted at this before. People don't realise about Ian Wright before the PR. Before he switched up to just work with brands and become like this advocate for everything socially political.
What,
people forget what Ian Wright was like. Ian Wright was mental. I'm gonna look it up. He was racist himself.
What did he say?
It was something about some African guy. Obviously, he's from Caribbean. But there was something about him being racist. I think it was the African cab driver. I think it was something similar. I could be wrong, but it was something similar. I remember No Context Fan TV reposted something about it like a year ago. But I can't.
Wait, No Context Fan TV. I'm on. What should I type in? Ian Wright.
Yeah, but the thing is, it might be something he retweeted. Problem is, Twitter search bar ain't what it used to be, so you can't find the shit you want to find. Helen Skeen was peddling drugs in Ipswich. So you're telling me these lot are still doing fucking? They're still moving food whilst being a rich footballer. I'll find it because I know Lee Gunner has made some form of video on it before, or like he's talked about it in a video because Ian Wright probably said something that he disagreed with. Because I think Ian Wright said something about Nketiah needs to be protected or something, and then Lee Gunner called him out the hypocrisy because he didn't stick up for this player and he didn't keep the same energy for something. Because Ian Wright is a bit of a I don't know what to call it. No, not even that. Virtue signaling guy. Now he's become that, but that's not what he really thinks. That's not what he really thinks. He doesn't believe in half the things he believes in. It's because he's the like natural representation for everything socially political. Now he's got to stick up for the women because he's like very heavily associated with women's football because he's like he always hangs out with women's footballers and stuff like that. He's got to be the guy who's talks about like racism because everyone loves Ian Wright, so everyone's got to listen to Ian Wright and stuff like that as well, which is and good.
Sense.
But
he works with Arsenal, so it makes sense.
Yeah, that's why he's done it. Like because before when he first worked on Match of the Day, he got kicked out for like not wearing a suit or some shit, and then he didn't work with Match of the Day for a bit. And then he went back.
Because I remember Rance talking about Ian Wright and being like, you say something like about Wright, like he used to be like something like he used to be like man them or speak the truth or whatever or something like that. Like people used to like he used to look up to him or whatever, or he used to know him, and now like he's just focused on like being and getting his bag or whatever.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I listen. I get the whole you just get your bag thing. I'm a man of integrity. I like to look at people's integrity. I get your bag, but it's not like he fucking needs it. He doesn't need it. Like, so to throw away everything you believe in just for a bag, something I don't rate. Something I would never rate. Because a lot of men change for the bag.
I mean, brands, I'm not like Mike's. Clear Lake. I mean, I'm not brown, but I'll be the black envelope. You know, I'm mine. So
I know that. Put it this way, yeah. I know I'm early in my YouTube career, yeah, or early in terms of growth. I know I'm not getting a single fucking brand with the shit I say. So good luck, bro. Good luck with the shit you say.
Well, hey, I'll do all right. You did, bro. I'll disappear and come back in a few months. Hey, Mike, you don't want the West Ham bags, the Karen Brady bags.
Yeah, fuck off. They can go shove up their ass.
The Karen Brady, hey, her daughter.
Shove up your fat pussy, you whore.
Her daughter, she might. You never know. The Karen Brady daughter bag. You never know.
Well, get to shag her daughter. Is that it?
Yeah. Listen, it'll be GVO, bro. Good vibes.
It'll be GVO. Have you seen that clip of it came out after the Fulham Liverpool game? It was just a clip, yeah, of the guy shagging his missus, yeah, and it wasn't a video of it. It was like a black screen, but you could hear him going, "Say up the Fulham, go on, say up the Fulham." She goes, "Up the Fulham."
You know what you need to do, right? Because it'll be a good intro to have for your channel. Whenever you start meeting, like, if you like meet footballers or like YouTubers or like when you go to Pen Game and stuff, right? If you can, like, if you can get a recording of them saying, subscribe to GVO Mics.
Yeah.
Or up to GVO, because that'll be a good like intro to have for your channel. You can get like people like Candy or Margs, or if you ever get to meet any like West Ham players or any other YouTubers, like that would be very good to have.
I do need to do that. Because I don't have an intro for my channel, so I need to do that. I do need to do that. You're right. That's actually a really good idea. I'm going Pen Game this week, so we're going and next week, 2 Sundays in a row.
Or get Candy to insult me.
This guy.
And then you can title your video, I lost a Pen Game battle to Candy.
Oh my days. I can't wait until I hit 1K because I've got so many ideas.
Bro.
I cannot wait. 140 away.
I'm sure that if I go through the Pen Game battles, like someone could make a comp of you being in the background.
Yeah.
I could do that if I was ours.
But it's so funny. Like, I forget because I'm there. I forget when I'm scrolling through TikTok because obviously it just gets reposted everywhere now. So I see, oh shit, I'm there. Like,
you know what you should do? You should reply or comment underneath and say, "Oh, that's me."
Yeah, it's too specific. Like, you see the guy behind the judge, that's me. Like.
Like just to reload it.
Bro, you know people commenting in streams that I'm in be like, "I saw you in the background of some rap battles." I'm like, okay, yeah.
There you go. Hey.
Or it's even on the Big Six, video. People are like, "I seen you in the background of Big Six." So I tweeted this. Someone at work, who was an Arsenal fan, said, "Oh, are you an Aston Villa fan?" I was like, "No." "Are you a West Ham fan?" I was like, "Yeah." So yeah, I saw you in the background of a Big Six video. He was like, "Do you watch Big Six?" I was like, "Yeah." Like, and he doesn't know I do YouTube.
Oh wow!
He doesn't know I do YouTube. They just saw you in the background of Big Six. I was like, "Oh, so do you know Turkish?" And then, I'm like, "No, I've got Turkish on Twitter. I've met him a couple of times. That's it."
I mean, you do know.
Technically, yes. He knows who I am, but I don't know him. I'm not his cousin.
He didn't say are you guys family?
No, I know, but like when you say, "Oh, do you know him?" It's like, "Are you boys?" That's how I see it.
You know something I love to do? I hate tags on my. I just rip them off.
Why are you still wearing it with the tag?
I don't know. No. I mean, I don't mean like the tag of the price. I mean the tag on the actual shirt.
Oh, right. Fair
I'm gonna
enough.
keep the tag of the price on. Oh, weird.
Some people forget. Some people do forget. I've seen, like, I was out with my mates. Bought a shirt. You bought a shirt like in a shop, and he just put it on straight away. And the tag was hanging at the back. We just see how long he can figure it out.
What
And
are
the tag's
you
still
talking?
there.
Are you talking about the hey guys people?
What do you mean?
Oh, okay, sorry. That was. I thought that would be funny.
I didn't get it. I didn't get it. What was that?
Oh, okay. So you're one of those hey guys people. Then that's fine.
I don't get what you're referencing. Don't get what you're referencing.
So why do we call you Mavropanos?
Oh, shut up, man. Let's say we. It's only you. It's a we hype, bro. We is French, bro.
This community, the community.
No, this community calls me Fabianski. They don't call me Mavropanos. Either way, fuck off. Fuck's sake, man. Fuck's sake. Fucking this Fabian. I had to make a fucking video of it and just capitalize because this shit was just taking an absolute piss. Like it died down for a bit, and then another TikTok, and I'm like, okay, this is getting out of hand. 100 likes, bro. 100 likes on a comment of me getting called Fabianski. That's ridiculous,
bro. You dropped that like 2 days ago, right? I listened to that on my way home from work. I was like, it's facts though.
The fucking thread. Sure, it is in the fucking Instagram one was so annoying because I had people that didn't watch my YouTube agreeing. So, bro, my friends in real life agreed. My friends that don't watch football.
How do they know who Fabianski is? Oh, you showed them a picture.
No, I showed them a picture. Do you think I look like this guy?
Okay, Mike's, please do me a favor. Show them Mavropanos and say, "Do you look like him?" Please.
No, bro. No.
Please.
No.
You know it's true. You know it's true.
On my mum's life, I do not look like Mavropanos. Shut up.
Do it. Okay. If you do it and they say no, I'll drop it. I swear. Okay? Deal?
Deal. Fuck it.
Cool. Thank you.
I don't know whether they want to be filmed.
I
don't know whether they want to be filmed, but
you don't have to film it, but I just want you to ask them, and if they actually say yes, you do, you have to be honest and tell me.
Fuck it, I'll put it in my group. I'll put it in my group chat.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
I'll put it in my group chat.
I'll drop it.
Fuck it up.
Someone better say yes.
Well, you just want one yes. You just want one yes, isn't it?
Oh, it's all I need. Hey, it's all I need.
I do not look like this guy, man. This guy looks like he looks like Hitler, bruv. Anyway, people. Anyway, we're gonna end it there.
Do you know what him and Arteta both have in common?
What?
They both almost dominated Europe. Anyways, but we'll wrap it up there, peoples.
Brilliant. Brilliant. It's a quick distraction.
Oh, no.
Anyway, make sure to like the video, people. Make sure to sub to Prime and link to the bio.
I won't get to use this, so should I just play it? Is there? Yeah, I'll just play it now for you guys. I made this video.
You muted yourself. This guy, he had a whole edit of Real Madrid Arsenal, bruv. Don't even get to fucking use it. Or don't even get to use it properly. They've got to use it somehow. It would have gone fucking viral as well if Real Madrid actually did their business. That's how annoying it is. It actually would have done something.
Yeah, man. Fuck Real Madrid, man.
I can't lie, I'm a big Real Madrid hater after tonight.
Fuck Real Madrid. Bro, this was the post. This is gonna. Oh, God, bro, this is supposed to get me viral, bro. Bro, this is supposed to get me in the next Sidemen match, bro, in America, bro. Supposed to put me on the map. Fucking hell, man. Wait, did I share my screen?
No.
Oh. No, not the Madrid fan. Yeah. No. Yeah.
Well done. Here we go.
For them, you know, to give a new contract. You know what I'm saying?
They're giving this man 2 new contracts, bro. He's had 3 contracts while at Arsenal. The one he signed, and he's had 2 new ones. The man is on double the amount of money as Carlo Ancelotti, who has more Champions Leagues than he has trophies. Don't even add in Ancelotti's La Ligas, his Serie A titles, his Liga title, his Premier League title. Just count his Champions Leagues.
His argument is so weak. Why are we counting Champions Leagues? Let's actually go through a combined 11. Courtois is injured, so I'm going to go David Raya. They don't have a left back of quality, so I'm going to go Zinchenko. Center back pairing, I'm going to go Gabriel and Saliba. I don't think any of their center backs are better than ours. It's a toss-up between Carvajal and Ben White, but I'd rather have Ben White. The midfield, Declan Rice is a defensive midfielder, no debate. Jude Bellingham is also in, no debate. And it comes down to Mudryk or Martin Odegaard, and I pick Martin Odegaard. I think Vinicius has been poor this season, so I'm going to go Rodrigo, Saka, and Gabriel Jesus. Let me know what you think.
This guy's on budge.
Fuck Arsenal, man.
And on that note, by the way, follow at Prime all social medias at Anonymous Prime. Follow me on social medias at GBO Max. And yeah, more clips, more videos. Rico case coming soon. Take care and peace.